Alright. Hello, chat. I was almost late, but I'm not. Don't worry. We're here. We're back. Gonna be just continuing the grind on Lego Star Wars Audio Cut. At least throw the live scene up. I was gonna tweak my camera because right as I started, it got cloudy. That's too much. If I just adjust the light in, that looks better. That looks about right. Okay. Okay. But hello, B. Rosick. Hopefully I'm not saying that wrong. How's it going? Let me plug my phone in real quick. Boom. There we go. Windows noises, because everyone loves them. This game's shitty borderless mode. For a second I read them all separately. I was like HDMI, but then I put it together. HD. God damn it. That one's awful. That one is like... That one's a little bit better than most of the puns that we've gotten. Most of the Star Wars puns that we've gotten. But... it's still like disappointed exhale kind of pun. You know what I mean? Where are we going next? I'm sorry, I'm distracted on my phone. Right now, we're gonna keep doing all of the Porgs. I can't remember the name from yesterday, like the person who specifically told me about this. But apparently the Porg, like, challenge can bug for a lot of people. Not like a lot, but it's somewhat common that this challenge can bug out. So I'm just kind of going around and Noda, thank you. Yes, Noda. I was like, they were new yesterday, so I'm gonna struggle to remember who it was. I knew it was someone new yesterday. Yes, Noda said that these Porg challenges can bug and prevent you from actually being able to complete 100% on your file. And since I already have like 33, 34-ish hours put into this, I would like to avoid that. Ooh. Okay, Ewok Village is better, but I'm still getting like 50 FPS-ish. 45, 50-ish. I am just gonna run straight over and just find the Porg. Okay. The whole gang is here, yes. For a second I read that like literally like whole as it was like the whole gang. Let's go with Boba. Someone with guns has been really nice. Boba specifically has been great. Because pretty much all of these Porgs are either webbed up or in like a golden cage. So I either just like shoot the web. Oh, this one's getting cooked. Is he not considered saved? What do I have to do, huh? Oh wait, no, he's considered saved, right? Yeah, my quest is taking me back to the ship. Okay. That's half of them done, though. Better than my 15. Yeah, Ewok Village is still rough. It's so much worse when I'm running at full speed because it's constantly rendering and like changing loads and stuff. Still inhale ceiling. Dude, Boba's voice is genuinely like, I don't know what went wrong with it. Like, being completely serious, I just don't know why he sounds like that. God damn. There we go. I have been struggling with playing on a controller today, and opening my cup just now, I had to use two hands. I had a little accident in the kitchen last night and hurt my thumb. So, controller, I was trying to play a little Devil May Cry this morning, because I've been trying to like S rank all of the first Devil May Cry. And yeah, that was not easy with like a big old band-aid on my thumb. And even now, like using the thumbstick. At least that game had like static camera angles, so I didn't even have to like control a camera ever. But controlling the camera on that thumbstick right now is a little awkward. I'm like using the bone in like the knuckle, like halfway. That's not a knuckle. In like the joint in the middle. You know what I mean. Of your thumb. That's like I'm using that bone to steer my camera right now. What do you feel about Elon Musk's child? Is this his second kid, or did they rename the first one? Because I haven't heard of this one. Is he having a second kid? Hello. You guys don't mind me, right? Okay. The detection cones threw me off. I was like, what?
It can't really be to guard someone's keys, right?
How do you even pronounce that one? Because, like, I remember Twitter going nuts with, how to pronounce, what was it? X-Ash Archangel. At first. Because that was just, like, you see it and you're like, that's a name? You're genuinely just sitting there, you're like, how am I even supposed to say that? Took Twitter, like, a whole day to piece together that it was X-Ash Archangel. That was an event, man. That was something else. Getting close to 300 billion? Yes, we're gonna be richer than Elon Musk by the end of this, 100%. We will. We will be, I swear.
Keys, right?
Is that like SID rail? Side rail? Is it side rail? What a fucking name. I mean, it's original. If you know, if anyone's ever talking about you and they just use your first name, everyone's gonna know who side rail is. You know? No one's gonna get confused. One's gonna be like, side rail who? Side rail. Everyone knows fucking side rail. Side rail. That can't be right. Okay, yeah, cider. Cider ale, you think? Oh, man. It's a unique name, for sure. Kid is gonna get bullied because it means side piece in Norwegian? Wait, what? Is that true? Why did the Sith cross the road? This one was in the game, right? To get to the dark side? Isn't that? Yeah, that one was in the game. And it's terrible. Star Wars puns are rough. Literally means side piece. Well, if it's Elon Musk's kid, I'm just gonna go out on a whim here and predict that they're likely not gonna be growing up with many Norwegian like native speakers. So I think it should be fine in that sense. Argu? I love subtitles for like strange noises like that where they just try to spell it out as best as they can. It just looks ridiculous. Where's the little guy in here? Gotta be like on one of the walls somewhere or something, right? Oh no, he's stuck in the rocks. Okay. Damn, these ones have been pretty easy. I remember yesterday some of them were really hard for me to find. So far, we've been on a lucky streak, I guess. You have mumble? No. I've been using the actual voice acting because honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's actually like pretty solid in this game. I expected to like give it a shot, but eventually turn mumble on. But I'm kind of here for it. Unless he pulls out the my dad is the richest man on planet Earth ever. True. How are you gonna bully someone whose dad is literally Elon Musk? Fuck. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Was drinking and just down the wrong tube. Ooh, fuck. Tesla boy. It's a girl? So is this his first kid? You probably answered this. I didn't see it if you did. Okay, so it's the renaming the first kid. Are you about to see you die on stream? No, just that was very uncomfortable. But yeah, we've been growing fast. The fact that yesterday, what happened, I talked about this yesterday. We got the community tab, right? Some of you might have seen the post that I did on it last night just for fun. But we got the community tab, and typically that's something that channels get at 500. If you're not familiar, it's just the like text post thing on YouTube. That's what the community tab is. We got that last night, which is normally given at 500 subs. But we got it at like 555 because YouTube, like, you know, was processing the fact that I was supposed to be given the tab. So I didn't even like get it until we were halfway to the next like 100 milestone. Like, growth has been ridiculous recently. It's been great. Just so many like new people hanging out and shit. It's awesome. It's fun. Elon Musk has 8 kids? That can't be true. Is that true? If it is, that's the first time I've heard about it. Owns the biggest circus on Earth? Wait. Is that a joke referring to something? Or does he actually own a fucking circus? How did all these porgs get off world? When episode 8 released, everyone was like, oh my god, I like those little funny like bird things, and they all wanted one. So export industry got massive. Oh, the circus is Twitter. Okay. Yeah. I was like, that's a reference to something, right? He doesn't literally own a circus. Got it. But who has a big family, Sticky? I'm assuming you mean like a big direct family. Dude, I have such a large extended family because one side of it actually isn't very small. One side of it is like European. So like typical just white European family, you know. About exactly what you think when you think that. That's like that side of my extended family. But then you get the other side, which is from it's a Slavic side. It's over by like Greece. My extended family has a lot of Greek influence, and holy shit, that side of the family is huge. Like it's that thing where, you know, the meme of like when you're at a family event and you see someone that you've never seen before and they're acting like they know you. That happens to me like twice a year on that side of the family. Like I feel like I meet a family member for the first time. Genuinely. They're like, oh, I haven't seen you since you were like 2 years old. And I'm like, well then where the fuck have you been? That was 18 years ago. The fuck? Hellenic, not Slavic? I said it's close to Greece. I didn't say it was Greece. Some parts of that family have lived in Greece. From where they're specifically from, but Greek influence also just in a nearby country. Not literally Greek. You know, actually that seems like my bad. I feel like that was really easy to misunderstand the way I said it. How am I supposed to get up there? Because I feel like I kind of cold jumped my way up. Like I got to somewhere where I was intended to be, but how the fuck did I even manage to get up there? Oh, here we go. Yep, this is a cold jump and a half. I was doing stuff like this, wasn't I? Cole, who even are you? Bruh, I've never met you. Ew, you're European. Draculage. Yep, that's me. You know it. NA mindset, can't help it. True. It's not our fault, okay? Do you know the kind of geography that we get over here in North America? The kind of geography education we get? You have no clue, man. You have absolutely zero idea just how little we get as far as, like, geography education. Where's this Porg at? I thought maybe that thing could have been like carrying it, so I just, you know, popped off a burst at it. Ooh, I fell a bit. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, I see the Porg. What was that though? What was that? Why is my auto aim beaming the Porg instead of hitting the net? What is up? The movie, right? That's what he's talking about, I would assume. Like the Pixar movie Up. Albanian extended family. It's not Albanian. Albania, I almost went to Albania for like a day. I was in Greece for 8 or 9 days. I can't remember if it was 8 or 9. One of the two. I was in Greece for a little over a week, and I considered going to Albania for a day just to like see it, say that I've seen that too. And yeah, we had a frequent chatter, and this was when, you know, channel was a lot smaller over on Twitch. We had a frequent chatter who lived in Albania, so I was like, you know what, maybe it would be cool to see Albania real quick. But I didn't end up doing that. Wait, the Porg is in the Gungan city? Greece was really cool though. Greece was awesome. Oh, do you hate Europe? Not really. I like to play up the meme that like I hate British people just because it's like such a classic meme, like British people and Americans like having this sort of rivalry. So I make a lot of jokes directed at British people, but like not really. Europe is such a different like culture though. So it's really interesting to hear things from Europe and for me to just be like, what the fuck? Because genuinely some of the things that I hear as like being commonplace in Europe, I'm like, how is that true? I think the little guy is under me. Yeah, he is. I was like, he sounds like he's below. Gotta get somewhere where I can actually aim up that high though. God, the auto aim just pulls it straight into the Porg and starts beaming him instead. Which is kind of funny, but it's also just kind of a pain in the ass. Do you even watch Eurovision, SMH? I don't even know what that is, man. Just grab this brick real quick. Please keep hating British people. No, I really like the meme of like British people and Americans having this rivalry to this day. Which part of Greece have you been in? I stayed for... I was all over the place when I was in Greece. I stayed in... What's the big city called? Athens. I stayed in Athens for like half the time. But I didn't spend all that much time actually in Athens. Like the hotel I stayed at was in Athens. Actually I stayed at 2 different hotels in Athens. So I stayed like the first 3 nights in Athens and I like saw a lot of stuff there and stuff like that. Yeah, Athens is interesting. Cause it wasn't that nice. Like you hear so much about Athens, but it's really not that nice. It has a lot of like cool history stuff because it's Athens. But as a city, it's not actually very nice. It was, granted, when I was there, their whole like economic crisis was still pretty recent. So, you know, Athens wasn't exactly in the best way when I was there. I have not been to any of the islands. I wanted to, but it just didn't happen that trip. I might have to go back someday. I would be so down to go back to Greece just because of the food. Like, holy shit, dude. I did not go to Santorini. But yeah, I was in Athens a lot, but I went to, I can't remember what one of the cities was called that I went to. Tells you about how much I loved that specific city. There was a city I can't remember. I went to Delphi. I stayed for a couple of nights in Olympia, as well as Athens. I was kind of all over the place. Delphi was by far the highlight of the trip for me. I fucking loved Delphi. Because Delphi is just, like, completely in ruin. Because, like, it's at the top of a mountain. And it's all just, like, what is there is being preserved as much as they can, like, by the government. Because they have, like, the Temple of Apollo, part of it preserved, which really is just, like, pillars at this point. There's really nothing of it left. But still just, like, seeing where it would have been and seeing those giant pillars was super cool. They had the auditorium, like, up on the hill, just past it. They had what was left of the navel of the world, which is only about half of it. It's in kind of disrepair, but that was pretty dope. They had this big-ass museum that kind of, like, explained all the other miscellaneous things they had. Olympia the shotgun. Yes, exactly. How do I get this place opened up? Oh, there's a lever up top. Okay. I was just sitting here like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You not like me? No. What? But hello, Smitty. How's it going? Yeah, Greece was super cool. Also, just while I was, like, Ubering between, like, Athens and Olympia, I can't remember if it was going from Athens to Olympia or Olympia back to Athens, but we stopped along the way for this one giant temple that also was just, like, a ruin of it, but there was a lot more of it there than the Temple of Apollo. And the pillars were so, so big. Like, they were actually massive. It was super cool. Greece was awesome.
Hey, over here.
And I ate, like, the best food I've eaten over an extended period of time in my life while I was in Greece. Because Greek food is already, like, my favorite. Paul hates all of us. He just uses us for numbers. Yep, that's me. Paul only cares about the numbers. You have some proper nice zeros? Yeah. I didn't have many, but I did have a couple. I tried to stay away from the stuff that I could also get in America. Because, like, literally, I had a euro that I went and picked up from this Greek place. Not that far from me. It's, like, 10 minutes away. But it's, like, this total hole in the wall. Like, the guy who owns it is from Athens. He always talks to you a lot when you go in. But, like, the guy who owns the place is from Athens. And he, like, makes the shit super, super authentic. And it genuinely is, like, it's not quite as good, but it is very, very close to being as good as the ones that I had, like, in Greece. And because it's, like, total hole-in-the-wall place, it's also not very expensive. So, I go there a lot, and I like the guy that owns it. Like, he knows me because I go there often enough. It's a really good place. But I tried to stay away from a lot of the stuff that I could get here that's, like, that good. Because euros are super common to get in America and actually get, like, really good euros here. It's supposed to be pronounced gyro? Gyro? Gyro. That could be said so many different ways. I hate trying to type out, like, pronunciations because I feel like it's so hard to do. Is that just me? No, not gyro. No, euro. But yeah, I got I think it was called lamb clefta or cleftica or something like that. Something along those lines, like lamb clefta, I think is right. And it's like this traditional, typically like a holiday dish. Where it's like lamb that gets slow cooked throughout the entire day. Also, hi Ron, welcome. Sorry. I think my game didn't like hard crash, but I think I need to restart it. It's not like a hard crash, but it's definitely not responding right now. Should I leave because I'm British? No. I will make fun of British people a lot, but I don't mean most of it. Some of it I mean. Your accent sounds ridiculous, but the rest of it I normally don't. And even then I'm joking, by the way. Flashbang? Oh, yeah, could you just see the light on my face? Ridiculous. Did you have baklava? Too much. Way too much baklava while I was there, yeah. I couldn't, like, stop buying it. I couldn't stop buying it. It's Tuesday. Boy!
I need someone.
The Queen's gone a bit bonkers since Prince Harry popped his clogs, eh? Proper bonkers, yeah? Yeah, you British people sound ridiculous. That's Aussie? I know! That's the point! That's the point! Because I didn't even know this for the longest time. Because I actually sound like that. To be fair, even though it does sound pretty Aussie, some parts of the UK, like, do have that really, really aggressive accent. So, it's not entirely just Aussie, but I like to over-exaggerate it, even if it does get into, like, Aussie territory. Because I didn't find out until only, like, a year ago that British people and Australian people both get really upset if you confuse them. Like, and I do it mostly like when I'm playing VR chat with friends on occasion. If we come across like a British person in a lobby or something, I'll ask him what part of Australia he's from, and every time it gets such a rise out of them, and I fucking love it so much. Hold on, let me get caught up here. I got a Lego zombie pigman. Oh, I should get one of those. Okay, it didn't save my Porg that I got here. Hold on. Did you get souvlaki? Yes, I did. I ate a lot of really good food while I was there. Hello, Smithel. Welcome. Hello, Lori. I completed all of it before you. I was late to the party, man. We only started... Wait, what the fuck? Did you see it deload? Spawn back in so I can shoot it. What the fuck? Okay. Wait, I bought the game pretty late. I only bought it like 2 weeks after it came out. Because I wasn't sure entirely if I wanted to do this or not. But friends convinced me, and I went for it, and here we are. Percentage? I've got 55.9 right now. So easy to make. That's true. I haven't tried to make it myself, but I've thought about it many times. I'm like, I should really make some. Same with, I've wanted to try to make baklava, but that actually seems pretty tricky. Like, that seems like it could be kind of hard, I'm gonna be honest. Should have said hello there, yes. The amount of people who have said hello there, you'd be shocked. Like, so many people actually have said it. Also, if you're just getting in, just because I haven't said it yet today, and I should probably say it, if you're enjoying the stream so far, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. It helps me out a ton. Pretty much the way that YouTube handles it. Just the more likes that a live stream gets, the more people it sends it out to. So it would be doing me a huge favor, and I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, shameless self-plug. Words are so hard. Holy shit. Aside, I'm from West Yorkshire in the UK, and we don't pronounce most words with H. The best part of, like, British accents with, like, letters that they might not pronounce is the T's. Like, obviously, you got the classic bottle water. Bottle water. I fucking love it. water bottle. Oh, they're cooking him. Free my mans. 2 more, both on Tatooine. Hopefully they don't bug, because Noda yesterday was saying that I should get this done just so that it doesn't bug out on us. Am I running the wrong way? I am. Like, this is not where I came from. I can confirm. Yeah. I just like making fun of Brits. And most of it, I genuinely, like, I don't even care that much. But I do just like taking the piss out of them. As they say. That's one of the few, like, British phrases that I actually will use. I'll say taking the piss or whatever. Bottle water. Why the sad faces? I'm confused. Did I miss something?
Welcome. This is
To me, you're Canadian thing. Yeah, sorry, bud. Stop making fun of British. But they deserve it. Come on. Can we make fun of Canada next? I'm pretty much from Canada. Close enough. We're essentially the same thing. I'm just from, like, the Canada that has the slightly better government behind it. That's the only difference, really. Like, Minneapolis and Toronto are pretty much the same. Like, they are not much different at all. I wish I was back home, because my accent would be way stronger. Like, my accent slips out on occasion, and it's fairly subtle when it does, but oh my god, when I used to live up there, it was so bad. Like, it faded... Voice crack. It faded over a couple years of living in Florida now, but man, when I lived there. Oh, fuck, bud. Where is the little guy? There's something. Doesn't necessarily sound like a porg, but... Oh, wait. I hear like a little... It's my boy. Oh, there he is. Oh, you actually have to shoot it, huh? Last one! What is that? Fucking A, right, bud? Wanna get some Timmy later. Okay, I said that we were pretty much the same. There was like 1 Timmy's in Minneapolis for a short bit. Like when I was younger, I remember where it was. I remember it. There was 1 Timmy's in like the Minneapolis area when I was younger, but it closed a while ago. And I'm pretty sure there's no more Timmy's in Minnesota anymore. We did have them, but I don't think Minnesota has any anymore. It's crisp bread made from rye bread. Ooh.
A trouble-free journey. You're in Mos Eisley now, so start expecting some trouble.
Guess where I'm from? Anything in America is not a safe guess, just the way that my new chatters have been trending recently. They seem to all be from Europe, which I'm pretty sure is because of my schedule. I'm just in a better time slot for Europe. So I'm gonna go with Belgium. Brits and Americans hate me. Yeah, okay, British people, if you think that you've got a rivalry with America, you've got nothing on the Canadians, okay? Like, Canada has the downside of literally just being America, but just slightly worse, and with a less interesting history and all that. So Canada gets way more shit from us than you guys do, in all fairness. Did that trigger an alert, by the way? I didn't see that. But Finn, thank you for the 420 tip. I have no idea why you would tip such a random amount. I could never possibly think of any, you know, any reason why that number would be significant, but I appreciate it. Canada has better history, IMO? Bro, what are you talking about? How did Andor die? Is this gonna be a Star Wars pun? I swear to God. I don't know if I can take anymore. Tip function works now? All I had to do, funny enough, was just tell Stream Elements that I'm still using it. Because it's been inactive for so long that the portal just kind of got, like, shut off. And I was just like, hey, yo, I'm still using it, by the way. And they were like, oh, okay, we can reactivate it. That's fine. We are Little France and Big Britain.
I can get you where you need to
I mean, yeah, like, beaver hats, Hudson Bay stuff, like, you know.
So, where's your
Canada has some interesting history. I'm not saying there's not any, but, like, America has so much, like, layered history. Like, there's so much. It's honestly ridiculous. I'm in Mos Eisley right now, correct? Yeah, okay. So I'm missing 2 bricks and a ship still. So they've got to all be inside somewhere. Or just a result of some, like, mission that is triggered somewhere else. So the cantina only had 80%. That one that I just opened up had 0%, but neither of them showed anything inside of them. Over half of it was mainly racism. That's not true. America has a very storied history of racism. But there's a lot more than the racism. But I'm sure that, like, outside of America, trust me, even in America, like, when we do our own history classes, I saw some Twitter thread, like, a couple weeks ago, I think, or so, and it said that, like, in America, we don't talk about slavery at all in our history classes. And I shit you not, chat, even in my history classes that weren't American history, like, oriented, like, even our world history classes, one of our main focuses every year, we would do, like, a whole unit on, like, slavery and the Civil War every fucking year. Like, throughout middle school and high school, I learned about slavery over again every single year for, like, 7 years straight. I don't know what the fuck that Twitter thread was on about with, like, Americans don't teach racism or slavery anymore. Because I learned it, like, every year of my schooling life. It was honestly ridiculous. Like, the amount that we had to go over it. Like, I get that it's really, really significant, and especially because we live here. But, like, there were so many other really important things in our history and, like, you know, other world history that we would skip over so that we could do slavery, like, for the 5th time in a row. You know what I mean? How high up does this go? Anyone has seen Life on Mars, the TV show? I talk like Gene Hunt. I have not seen that. I haven't even heard of that, I don't think. That's Europe in World War II. It was World War II every year. I mean, that makes sense. Because I feel like in recent history, that's like the biggest thing that's happened there. Like, we learned about it a couple of times throughout high school and middle school. But, like, you know, we didn't do it every year by any means. And I think that's probably just because, like, it wasn't on our soil, with the exception of, like, Pearl Harbor. I feel like when something happens, like, in your nation's, like, actual border, it's something that gets focused on a lot more strongly, you know? 4 billion of those small Lego things. Yes, we are rich boys here. Oh, this was for, like, another brick that I already did in there. Wait, there's still a brick further up. Where were those railings? The blue stud collect noise is so satisfying. It is. I love hearing the blue and the purple studs get collected. Oh, shit. Okay, I tried to spam grapple, but it didn't work out for me. Did you buy new DLC? I don't have any of the DLC for this game. I only bought the standard edition. Is there new DLC? Like, did they just drop another one? The game didn't even come out a month ago yet. Are we already dropping new DLC? Brick is this way? Oh, you drop down. Of course. Mando Season 2? Did they actually drop a new DLC? Since USA has had so much history, do you remember from school that Sweden had colonies up by Delaware? I mean, we didn't talk specifically about, like, what colonies were up there. Because, like, Delaware, weirdly enough, in our history classes, like, that very, very early part of, like, founding the states, we would kind of go over that in, like, a week, and then move on and do all the other stuff. You know what? Like, we would, like, gloss over the actual, like, first colonies, and then just actually get into, like, all the other, like, I guess, development of the country beyond just, like, first landing here sort of stuff. Americans' education system is whack. It's pretty bad. Like, it's not bad as in, like, the quality of what you're given, with the exception of, like, a couple specific things, like geography being one of them. What the fuck? Why is there a blocking volume? Oh.
They were just grumpy on account of being prisoners and all.
Oh, there isn't a blocking volume. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, geography is like probably the one part that like we actually get like shit quality. Probably the biggest problem, at least in my experience growing up with like the American education system, was like how overworked you can get being like an American student. Because like, holy shit, I'm not like exaggerating when I tell you guys that in high school, I didn't do most of my homework. Straight up. So this wasn't my experience. It could have been, but I was like, haha, you think I'm doing that? Hell no. I not saying it's a good thing to do, but like straight up, I was one of those people who was like, I'll do projects, I will do tests. I will get really, really good grades on projects and tests, but all of this other shit, I don't want to do for the most part. Like, I'll do the easy stuff, get my easy points, but all I gotta do is pass. I was known in my high school, from beginning to end, in my graduating class, had the lowest GPA, grade point average for not American people. Who's Chloe? It's a running joke. It's me, but it's a running joke.
Man. I'm not the groovy kind. I got a hot gig to get over on the planet Naboo, but I can't seem to poke my head out without someone trying to take it off.
What the fuck is this thing? This thing is cursed as shit.
How my funky rhythms could have made so many enemies, man. But I'm gonna need your help if I'm ever gonna share my grooves with the galaxy. Thanks.
Do I get to unlock him?
You got a ship we can use to blow out of this dust bowl.
TTV Pro,
Let's
how's
get
it going?
moving.
Or wait, sorry, how's it go? I meant to say we'll see you around. Max Rebo, what the fuck? Is there a cheat for hit pointers?
I'm more of a pacifist, so don't expect much help from me in a fight.
What's my worst experience in school? Interesting question. Paying for college. Sorry. Aside from that funny joke.
Fans of a ride.
What is my worst school experience? Now that you, I don't know. I had a teacher. I had multiple teachers throughout high school who, like, because I wasn't really big on, like... Oh, what I was going to say, sorry, with not doing much of my schoolwork when I was in high school, or middle school even, I skipped a lot of it. Like, at least 50% of my schoolwork I skipped. Again, not saying this is a good thing to do. I barely managed to get through school doing this. But, like, I'm not bullshitting either, chat. When I say, like, I had friends who, they did, like, keep up with their school stuff, and they got, like, really good grades all through high school and shit. But they would go to school for, like, 7-ish hours a day, right? Like, 7.5 hours a day in high school. And then they would go home and do, like, 4 hours of homework. And then have, like, an hour before they went to sleep or something. And then they would wake up the next day and repeat. And I really was not down with that. In high school, I worked well, as far as just like total part-time jobs, I worked 4 part-time jobs in high school that I jumped between. I was much more focused on like actually getting experience and like working towards stuff beyond just like academics personally. But yeah, if I had done like school as it's intended, at least in the state that I'm from, it would be like literally in high school for like the second half especially. It's like your life is expected to revolve around just studying the things that you're given. And also in high school, like you can take an elective class, but at my school there were 5 required classes every semester. So like you don't even get to choose what you study either. Up until college. It's really just like your life revolves around what we tell you it does for this amount of time. And that's why I didn't really do much of school. But sorry, who's your favorite Star Wars character? It is probably, like honestly, it's probably Luke Skywalker, just because in the original trilogy, his character arc and like his journey is so perfect, in my opinion. But if we're not going with the typical like Luke Skywalker bullshit pick,
listen, man, I need a scoundrel to smuggle me to
it's probably Obi-Wan, which I feel like is
friend.
also a pretty typical answer.
Seeing ya.
But he's got to be my favorite outside of Luke Skywalker, honestly.
Listen, man.
Oh, okay. He needs a scoundrel. I did not pay attention.
That's only the first verse.
But we'll see you around,
now,
Ron Dog.
On to the chorus.
Almost.
You gotta get me.
Is that intentionally supposed to sound like Raw Dog?
Hopefully they won't follow us, but I ain't promising. You ready?
The cat dish. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Sorry if I'm not seeing the alerts, by the way. I say this a lot, but it's because it's kind of important. If I'm ever not reacting to alerts, it's because the sounds don't actually play in my headphones, so I don't hear them as they're popping up. Like, I'm not actually getting alerted until the chatbot tells me stuff. So, as much as it sucks, I haven't been able to fix it. I've tried a few times now to figure it out, and I have no idea why I can't hear them. It was just like one day, they just turned off, and I couldn't hear them anymore, and I was like, what the fuck? So, I don't know. I'm still gonna try to figure it out, but... You know Jedi Rocks by the Max Rebo Band? Yeah, so he's just... Wait, I didn't know you could do this! Since when? Okay, show of hands, chat. Who knew about that and didn't tell me? Who knew about that and didn't tell me? That you could fly in, like, the little travel scene.
You're making this harder than it needs to be!
What accent is that?
Get ready to go.
Hello, memes. Memes shorts. How's it going? Oh, come on. Bro's halfway through the entire game and doesn't know you can move? Bro, is this just a thing that everyone knew you could do and I somehow didn't? I thought you knew? I have not done it once. Why did you think I knew? What the fuck? I've been able to do that the whole time? I feel like that's like, I had so many moments like that in Red Dead 2. Like, do you guys remember me getting, like, 60 hours into the game? And then the one mission where I'm robbing the bank, it tells me to, like, press up on the D-pad and pull the trigger to fire. And you, like, shoot your revolver into the air to, like, intimidate people. I was, like, 60 hours in and had no idea that was a feature.
The total opposite.
Like, stuff like that, somehow, I just always managed to miss really cool features for, like, large portions of playtime. Took him half a galaxy completion to notice you can move. Yep. I just like bumped the thumbstick while I was repositioning in my chair and I saw it move and I was like, wait, what the fuck? I want to change my ship to be something more interesting for like the dogfights. I got a speedrun. Oh, let's be the droid fighter. Did I break it? I'm still this ship. You can go off screen by going down all the Lego's a man's game. It's the meme from the Discord. You know, Elden Ring came out and all the kids had their fun, but now Lego Star Wars is out and it's time for the real men to play some games. I gotta play Elden Ring. Cool channel, thank you. I just play games, but if you like it, then great, thank you. This one's for the boys. Now this one's for the men. Come on, how are no? Sometimes the auto aim just likes to fuck me. It just likes to like play a little game with me. Be like, haha, you can't hit them. What are you gonna do? You're on a controller. Oh my god, I zoomed by that guy. I absolutely zoomed by that guy. Glad you thought of that yourself. And I'm not saying it was an original thought. I'm just saying I still need to play Elden Ring. That's all I'm saying. Because I do want to play it. Contrary to popular belief, with people thinking that I'm intentionally avoiding it, I do want to play it. I'm just trying to find like a good time to actually get to it. You know what I mean? Make contact with Starship. I'm assuming it's that one. Okay, let me be clear. I was not intentionally avoiding the quest to do a quick space battle. I thought that that was what I was supposed to do. Again, this game is made for 10-year-olds, and I managed to never understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Starts to feel like BS right about now. You literally say late May in that sentence, and here we are on May 3rd. And you're calling bullshit on me. We haven't even gotten to mid-May yet. And you're already calling bullshit on me.
Mr. Rebo, are you alright? I'm terribly sorry about all this.
I'm cool, man, but what's with all the drama?
You could have gotten away with that? No, I genuinely, like, I thought that's what I was supposed to do.
It was initially billed as a battle of the bands, and apparently some bands took that literally.
Oh, well, no harm, no foul, man. The show can go on thanks to my friend here. Speaking of, you should swing by. I'll dedicate a song to you.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait. Where is he gonna be? Where can I find him playing the song just for me? Wait, can I get like the little pop-up? Yeah, just so I can quickly open to him. God, he is so cursed in like the best way. Like he's so cursed, but I fucking love him. Better be streaming Lego Star Wars tomorrow. May the 4th be with you. Oh, that's true. It's Star Wars Day tomorrow, huh? I didn't even think about that. Now I feel lost. What was I doing before? Oh, I was on Tatooine. Doing stuff. In the Jundland Wastes. Yep, that's what I was doing. I was like, what was I even doing before that whole mission? Rest in peace, Bozo. May the 4th be with you. Revenge of the 5th and Revenge of the 6th. Okay, yeah, no, we got the Porg quest done. Do you have Battlefront 2? I have both of them. I really like the original. I'm not a big fan of the EA one. The EA one was really fun for like 5 hours. Like when it was free and all of me and my friends like downloaded it because it was free on Epic Games like a year ago. And none of us had bought it up to that point, so we all downloaded it and it was really, really fun for like 5 hours. Just playing with like a group of friends and everything. And then it like, you know, you kind of feel like you've seen everything. And there's not really much like replay value to it, in my opinion. Like, I get that there's a progression system there. I'm not going to say that there's not. But what I will say is that I don't think their progression system is very good. Or really makes me want to play the game. Just to progress it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's because I grew up playing like, I don't know, like fucking Modern Warfare 2 and 3 and like Black Ops 1 and 2 and stuff. Like maybe it's just because I grew up with like the best multiplayer progression systems in my opinion, that I've ever seen. Because, like, dude, those old school CODs, that progression, it kept you so addicted to playing every single game because you just so badly wanted to get the next thing. You know what I mean? People who grew up with it know exactly what I mean when I say that. They just keep you so hooked because you just want to see that next thing that you're going for. And there's always that next thing that you're going for. That next gun that you want to level up and get attachments for, that next camo you're grinding for, whatever it might be, you know? Like, the COD multiplayer games just have such a addictive progression to them. Can you enter Jabba's palace or no? It looks like it's just for the story, honestly. But hello, Charlotte. What device do you play on? I'm on PC. The real gamers platform. Oh, you can? Oh, through a glitch. Okay. On the Wii. Bro, I kind of miss the Wii, but I had a buddy maybe like a month ago who we all were like talking about consoles that we grew up with, right? And he's a little bit older. I'm 20 and he's 26, almost 27, right? So he's a little bit older than a lot of us. And we were talking about like the old consoles that we grew up playing. And, you know, we were talking like Xbox, PS2, you know, all that good stuff. And he was like right there with us. And then all of us were like, oh man, the Wii was unreal. Goated console. And he was just like, what? The Wii sucked. And it was just like, apparently, if you weren't like literal prime demographic for the Wii while it was out, apparently it just seemed like the shittiest console. You know what I mean? Like, that perspective was eye-opening, because I was just kind of like, yeah, everyone loves the Wii, dude. Come on. Only PS4 and Wii? Oh, wait, why am I going down? Bring me back up, please. Is it not going to bring me back up? Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go. You're bad, kid. React. How can you be bad at a Lego game? Just Dance 2 on the Wii was the best. I didn't have Just Dance for the Wii. But, like, Mario Galaxy, I remembered being so fun, like, childhood memory-wise. I'm gonna be honest, right? Like, some people have not liked this opinion of mine. But, I remembered Mario Galaxy being, like, the best Mario game. Just going off, like, my memories from a kid playing it on the Wii. But when I got the All-Star Collection on the Switch, it wasn't the same. Like, I played Mario 64 and had such a good time with it. And then I played Mario Sunshine and had such a good time with it. And then I played Galaxy and I was like, I mean, it's fine. But it's not as good as the other two that I just played. Odyssey is the best. Out of the 3D Marios that I've played, Odyssey is my least favorite. And it's the only one that I haven't finished, actually. Because I got bored, like, really early on in Odyssey. 64 is definitely my favorite 3D Mario. It's just, like, so good.
I am C-3PO.
There's just something about those levels and, like, getting the stars, and it's just, like... There's something about it that makes me want to just keep playing and playing and playing, man. I love 64 so much. Great game. What's the puzzle here? I'm kind of confused by this. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, why did the legs get off? There we go. Did anyone actually use the strap on the Wii remote? Because I didn't. I don't really know, like, anyone who did. I'm gonna be honest. PB on viewers? I don't know what the YouTube, like, all-time peak is, because YouTube's live analytics aren't very good, like, in the actual creator studio. Like, when I used to be on Twitch, I could have told you like what our highest viewership ever out of any stream was, because it's there in my dashboard. But here, I just don't know, honestly. I think it's at least like right there tying the last one, if not being the PB. So, still hype regardless. But YouTube still has a bit of a way to go with like their analytics after the fact of a live stream. Their live analytics are fine. Like, I have no problem with their actual live analytics in that dashboard. I think their live dashboard is way better than Twitch's. But the post-stream analytics on Twitch are better than the post-stream analytics on YouTube. So hopefully that makes sense. Like on YouTube, I can't see what my average viewership was for a stream. Like, Twitch will calculate that and be like, this is, like, throughout the entire stream, this is the number on average that your viewership was sitting at. YouTube doesn't have that. YouTube will show me my peak average per stream, but only if it is my most recent stream, which is really odd. Like, I can only see peak viewers for the last stream I did, and then once I stream again, peak viewers for that stream will go away, and it will be replaced. So, I don't know. Say some jokes? Oh, you can't just put someone on the spot with say some jokes. You just passed? I mean, I've passed a few. There's one in here. Oh, this is an easy one, too. We love these ones. Why do I have 2 Sith characters on?
I have been expecting this. Let us begin.
Why is it so hard to pick a character in this game? Oh, Sith Trooper. Let's go.
Affirmative. Initiating now.
Badass. Red Stormtrooper. Love it.
Final order.
I was so paranoid, I just yeeted into the screen. I had a friend growing up who did yeet a controller into the screen because he was playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and he was one of those kids, and I was too, who would like jump up and down while playing games, right? And and he fucking like his hand like slipped. And the controller came out of it, and it went right into the TV. And he was so, like... Looking back at that story is really funny to me. Oh my god. This thing feels like just too, like slightly too fast for me to feel comfortable driving it at full speed. In this area, it's a lot better. Like in the more open spots, but in that little spot... Oh god, that turn was rough. Yeah, and these like slim caves. Oh shit! Oh no! God damn! Jesus Christ! I am speed. Still 10.5 seconds to spare. You a cat lover or a dog lover? I'm a dog guy. I like dogs. Way more than I like cats. I don't really have a problem with cats, but I'm also someone who like, I like cats, but I wouldn't necessarily want to own a cat. You know what I mean? If I was living with someone who wanted to own a cat or owned a cat, I would have really no problem with it, but I would never like actively go out and get a cat. You know what I mean? Favorite animal? It's a dog. It's a dog. If dog doesn't count, then like wolf. I like dogs. I like dogs a lot. I like dogs way more too. In my sophomore year of high school, we had to put down our family dog at the time. And like pretty much right after that, I was like, we need to have a dog. My parents were like, okay, you can get a dog if you want one, but you have to like train it and like handle everything with it. I'm like, okay, bet. So I got a dog and I trained the dog, and like training a dog myself made me like dogs way more than I did before too. It gave me like a whole new appreciation for them in a way. Training a dog was infuriating though. Like afterwards, it was really cool to be like, holy shit, I trained this dog. But like, actually training that dog drove me up the... I wanted to put my head through the wall, like, every day. That dog, like, when she was a puppy, because I got her at 8 weeks, like pretty much right as soon as you can legally purchase a dog from like a litter. That's how old she was when I got her. And that fucking dog pissed on the couch that I had in my room multiple times. And I lost my shit. Those were the moments where I just had to like bring the dog to my sister and be like, watch this dog so I don't fucking kill it while I clean this couch. Because I just get so heated because she was pissing on my couch and it made me so angry. With good reason, I would say. You can't be pissing on my couch like that. But like, she was a puppy. She just didn't know. But, oh. There's one family with a cat, and then my family with no pets. Bruh. The only thing with dogs are like people who either don't train their dogs or just like, I don't know how to say it. Like they'll have their dogs trained by like a professional, but then they won't like enforce the training, so to speak, if you know what I mean. Like they won't keep those rules consistent. Is this a puzzle that I'm not understanding? Oh yeah, okay, the flames just go around between them. I was like, I'm not understanding something here. So like, in my apartment complex, when I have, you know, like a dog that just goes out and barks and barks and barks, and the owner just like lets them do it, I'm like, why? You live in a building with so many people living here. You can't just like let your dog bark outside of your front door for like an hour straight.
Another artifact for the Emperor's collection.
Some dogs are ugly as fuck and I don't find them remotely cute. I would agree. Small dogs. I do not like small dogs at all. If you've ever heard me make a joke about like little rat dogs, I mean every bit of those jokes. I am making a bit out of it, but like I actually mean it. It's like those tiny little like puffy dogs or chihuahuas or just anything that small that looks like kind of like a rodent. Like who buys those? What's wrong with you? Who gets a dog like that? I've never understood it. I'm a big dog guy. I like big dogs. Or at least like medium size. Like the dog that I got, that I was just talking about, the one that I trained was a lab. So like a medium size dog. Like her shoulder height was like a little under my waist, right? So like that kind of size, like that's a good size. A dog that's like, you know, up to like my shin shoulder height, that is way too small. Like why? Oh, I don't get it, man. A Karen does, honestly true. They always do have those little rat dogs. You're not wrong at all. Like at all. Hello Ben, how's it going? You have some pets? Currently, I don't have them. Or I don't have my dog here in Florida. Because when I moved here, I knew I wasn't going to stay here for more than just like getting through school and going back. My parents currently have had my dog while I've been living here. But I moved back next month. So I have a dog, but she's like with my parents back in Minnesota right now because I didn't want to bring her all the way down to Florida. And like have to have her live in an apartment complex and everything like that. A dog that can fit in a model type handbag isn't a dog that's a rat in disguise. The rat has tricked you. I'm kind of with Mikkel on that one, not gonna lie. You're literally carrying around a rodent. My family dog was a German Shepherd, Alaskan mix. And he was basically a giant floofy wolf. Yeah, that's pretty much, I had a friend in high school who had pretty much like exactly that kind of mix. That's a good dog. Okay, so they're just bonking at this, but how might I get it over? Grenades don't work, huh? Ha! Ha! You can gauge how much of a gamer someone is by like how well they can do like the video game grunt sounds, and we all know what I mean when I say that. Like you just, I say that, and if you just start to like make sounds that you think I probably mean by that, that's probably exactly what I mean. Like the That's a good gauge of how much of a gamer someone is. But also that, thank God that you said that, Finn, because I was sitting here like, how the fuck do I open this? I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm not gonna be able to cut this open. I'm gonna run out of space. No, we're good. Never. Hello Rambo. Has got my football leg twitching. I actually, when I was a kid, this was elementary school. Yeah, this was my parents' like old house. When we lived in a really shitty neighborhood when I was younger. I was walking around doing like a fundraiser for a program at my school. Just like selling whatever, like pastry or whatever the fuck it might have been. I don't remember exactly. I was a kid, like a little kid, but you know, one of those fundraisers where I was just like walking around between the houses, like trying to get people to buy stuff for a fundraiser for my school. And this little rat dog like ran down our neighbor's driveway and bit the back of my ankle while I was walking. And then like I whipped around and it started to like run back at me. And I like actually like wound up and prepped to fucking kick it, but then it like veered off and ran away. Probably because it could feel my dominance being asserted on it. It just knew it was about to get shit kicked across the street. I got all characters, apart from Wandering Wookiee and a couple extras. Nice. Just cut one tile. Yeah, I've noticed that that's like all you have to do. Just if you make a hole at all, the whole thing collapses. I try to make it like somewhat big so that it looks not like wonky. You know what I mean? Because it looks really weird if you just cut one tiny little square and then the whole thing falls apart. So I try not to do it just for my own sake. Because it just looks weird to me. It's one of those things where it's like not necessary at all. But you do it just because it feels wrong not to. You know what I mean? Oh, escape pod? Let's go. Like I was gonna say, the one from episode 4. That's awesome. I'm setting that as my ship. Congrats, Rambo. Oh, look at that. It's literally just an escape pod. I love that. Don't mind me just flying around in my escape pod. This game is great. I don't know how faithful the KOTOR remake is going to be, and I know that people are probably sick of me talking about the KOTOR remake while playing this game, because I bring it up a lot now. Because I think about it a lot when I'm playing this. But, like, if they, like, do a remake where they try to enhance a lot of the game and, like, build on it meaningfully, if they do go, like, full open world and, like, allow you to get all this cool shit, like, you know, like, getting all these different ships and stuff like that, like, so good. So I just had to talk to him. Nothing beyond that, pretty sure. Have you seen The Mandalorian Season 2 DLC pack? No, I didn't know that was a thing, but people earlier brought it up. Oh, there's a grapple point out of here. I've been sitting here like, what the fuck?
Overfit, bounty hunter, jetpack mechanic, delivery man.
I go for Millennium Falcon or... Oh. Okay, I'm kind of biased because when I was a kid, I had a Death Star set, right? So for me, when I think of, like, Star Wars Lego, I always think of, like, the big Death Star that I had when I was a kid. But the Millennium Falcon is kind of dope, too. Like, that would be a cool set. I don't know, honestly.
Just another day hauling super gross MRRs around. Is that radio on
Dual
again?
white lightsaber. I can't tell if he's just, like, being a fan of the lightsabers, or if he's going into simp mode. Oh wait, I've been up on this one. Never mind. It's like around the other side that this brick is.
I'm not being paid enough to do that.
I love the Helium Boba voice. It sounds so bad. I'm no simp. Both is good. Give the dog some credit. Those guys are actually tough. Unless they're that little shitty rat dog, yeah. If it's a little rat dog, those things are so fragile. That was not my intention. Ow. Damn! Boba whooped some ass.
A well-deserved bounty.
My bar is so low. I know some guys like that are just like, a wooga, wooga, wooga. Oh, I didn't even realize until you said that like there aren't any characters that use 2 lightsabers. Actually really interesting. Jess Pava? I don't remember which one that is. Ah, yes. Big door. Wait, what the fuck? This one, yeah, this one I can just go. Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh, okay. I got the hint before I even, like, interacted with the puzzle enough. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, I see what happens here. Brimstone? Oh. Oh, it actually resets the puzzle? Oh, hell no. Okay. Let's go the other way. Oh wait, this is actually so hard. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I mean, I love the music. Am I like someone who listens to Star Wars soundtracks in my free time? Like, no, but I do really like Star Wars music. Wait, why is this actually hard? I'm so confused. It's the one... I think I might have fucked it up. I did. I fucked it up. It's not hard? Fuck you mean it's not hard? Yeah, I broke it. God damn it, let's reset it. Einstein couldn't do it if he tried. I'm actually like genuinely confused by this puzzle though. Wait, huh? It's brokey. Hand me the controller. Nothing pisses me off more than hand me the controller. Like, if you're actually sitting in a room with me while I'm playing a game, and if you ever say that to me, I will actually come unhinged. My girlfriend has done it to me, and I genuinely get so upset if I hand me the controller. I'm not even joking. It makes me so angry. Oh, hand me the controller. Nah, fuck you. I'll do it. Hand me the like, saying hand me the controller, like when you're stuck on something, and someone else is like, oh, this is so easy, here, just let me do it for you. And took the dog with me. Jesus. No, but I did get angry. I was like, no! I'm not giving you the controller. I was the older brother. Yeah, I don't have any older siblings, so... At least growing up, I didn't have that, like, done to me much. My dad did it sometimes. And I even got mad at him for doing it when I was a kid.
Enjoy your trip.
But I'm the oldest child. So, I didn't have, like, an older brother that, I was just like, oh, here. Gimme. I'll do it. Dads always do it, though. Dude, so infuriating.
Looks like you had a
Hand me the controller is actually so
Welcome to the
frustrating.
Tatooine Deserts. Pretty sandy, right?
Pretty sandy. For real. Okay, chat. It's about that time where chugging this giant bottle of caffeine, it's big. If you didn't realize ever how big it is, has taken its toll, and I need to go piss. So, I'll be back in a minute. Feel free to, like, get up and take a quick break, or, you know, get a drink, get a snack, whatever. Better than just sitting here. But I'll be back in, like, a minute or so. Okay, I'm back. God. It wouldn't even be bad if this bottle was just like, you know, water. Like, it wouldn't be such a short time before I have to take a bathroom break. But because it's shit with caffeine in it, like, if you drink stuff with caffeine in it frequently, you know exactly what I mean. It, like, just makes you have to pee so bad. Anything with caffeine in it. Like coffee, tea, gamer sups, I don't know, man. Anything. Just give it to your dads, because last time they probably played was in the 90s. I actually had a friend very recently who, he was at his dad's place, because his parents, whatever. He's at his dad's place, and he was playing Elden Ring, and this, like, it was that recent. His dad was like, here, let me do it, because he was struggling on a boss, and he was just like, okay, here, do it for me, and just had his dad fucking fight an Elden Ring boss. And I love that story. And he was like, yeah, my dad tried to do it for like an hour straight, but he made no progress. Yeah, it like, genuinely, it irritates your bladder and just makes you have to pee really bad. I think I've got the idea here. You know, I got up for a minute. I came back with a fresh perspective, and now I got it. Easy clap. My first memory of gaming on the Wii, I was playing Sonic Racing, and I was in 8th, and I thought I was winning because 8 is bigger, so better. That's actually fucking funny. Fans did not understand golf rules. I don't know why that one took me so long. That one was actually really hard for me. Not lying. That puzzle was actually tricky for me. Keep getting the bricks. Wait, have I been buying? I have not been buying like any upgrades or anything. Wait, when did I get a data card? Hold the phone. I've got a spare data card? New color schemes. I should read stuff before I just buy it. New color schemes for scavenger tools. Fuck. But hold up. Oh, I can turn my Gonk and Porg back on. Favorite Star Wars character? I'm being 100% serious when I say it. It's Luke Skywalker. Gonk. On Coruscant? What's on Coruscant? Galaxy Rave? But Baguette Lightsaber, or Gonk Civilians, or Cantina Music, or Big Head Mode. No, we've been joking a lot about how some puzzles I genuinely just get like completely stuck on. I think Galaxy Rave will be the next thing. I kind of want to do Gonk Civilians. Affects the pause menu. Baguette Lightsaber. I kind of want to do Gonk Civilians, man. It's calling to me. Like, all of them are so, like, interesting, and I'm gonna see all of them by the end. I have to see Gonk Civilians. Like, my curiosity is really getting the best of me here. That's my Gonk. That's not civilian. That's just my golden Gonk that, of course, I had to buy. But now, as I come across any civilians, it won't be as noticeable here, but when I start going back to, like, Mos Eisley and shit. Oh, there's one! Oh my god! There's a few of them. Okay, how the fuck do I get in here? Oh, wait. I probably just...
The power of the Force will guide me to victory.
Wait, can I not mind trick one of them? Or, like, open the door or something from the inside? How do I get in there? The noises aren't as good as you'd expect, really? Oh, my bad. Just can't mind trick Jawas, I guess? See the wire on the wall? Oh shit, there is a wire. Oh shit, I actually couldn't see that. Where does that go? Up top? Or does it like loop around somewhere in here? Okay, TT. See that, chat? We gotta call them as we find them. That is an untextured piece of geometry right there. They missed a spot. No textures, no materials. Check the pause menu. Oh my fucking god. That is unbelievable. It's amazing. But what the fuck? Dog, I just heard like 4 at once. It's on the roof. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, I always have to call like those little things that, not to like shit on devs, by the way, when I call those out, because they are hard to miss. Okay, take it from your boy. That shit happens so much, like way more than you think. There's a reason that we have testers and we have other people on the team look at our shit. Wait, so it's on the roof, like the brick that I'm going for. Oh. I'm struggling. It's not up here, is it? I've already been up here. This is where the fire puzzle was. But now that thing is gone. What's like the correct way to get up there? No, I'm not saying I noticed it because I'm a designer, but certainly, yeah, that stuff is fairly easy to do, and it happens in a lot of games, actually. Typically, a lot of games that I play, I generally find like an untextured surface. At least one. Because it's fairly easy to like let something like that slip and not notice it. Is it here?
What
Wait, no.
is it? How odd. I haven't told anyone about my new independent business, yet the customers are already lining up. Regrettably, I'm not able to accommodate multiple clients. The conditions here are lacking, but it's a small price to pay for having the droids to myself.
What? Is it this? How the fuck do I break this shit? How's Demon Souls New Game Plus going for you, baby? I mean, we don't talk about it. I didn't quit because it was hard. I've talked about this. I quit because the timing of me doing that was so fucking bad, and I can't believe I didn't realize how bad it was. Because we literally started doing it like 2 weeks after Elden Ring came out or so. Like, just the worst timing to start something like that. In the entrance hallway. Look up in the hallway. What do you mean, alright, I'll hand you the controller? We just talked about how I don't... Okay. I genuinely didn't quit it because it was hard. Like, it was hard. It was not fair. It was just bullshit. But that's not why I quit it. Hand me the controller, bro. Shit, I still got it. Magnet for the win. Look up in the entrance hallway. Like the wire, right?
I can't believe this is mine.
No, I saw the wire, but I thought it like cut off. Oh, that one was hard. That one was actually hard. Why did they make these games so hard? Aren't these for kids? Like, come on. That one was actually hard. Like, genuinely, that was difficult to find. No. That was, bad design. Yep. Bad game design. Game is bad. 0 out of 10. People who enjoy this game are dumb babies. Confirmed.
Not even the Force can help me with this one.
I have been expecting this. Let us begin.
Let's see here.
No.
Why did he just start doing the no, no, no? There are so many options here, really. It's hard to pick. Well, I do kind of like the blue one. Should not be an electrician. I actually... okay. This brings up a good story. I took a residential construction class my senior year of high school. And we genuinely had to, like, make, like, a room. A small room. we had this big ass like empty garage space in the school for this class, and each team of like 4 had to like build a small room, essentially by like the end of it. And while I didn't fail the class, I got an A in that class. That class was easy, but super fun too. When we got to the electrical portion of the class, I may have gotten yelled at by the teacher a little bit, because we may have like needed to wire some lights. Just a simple, you know, light switch goes to light bulb, all that sort of stuff. And when we tested mine, he put like a thing into the outlet to make sure that it was getting power. And then he flicked the light switch, and the thing that was in the outlet to like test if it was getting the right amount of power even while the light was on started sparking. Like shooting sparks out all over the fucking place. And he was so angry. He was like an old man. He was like a grumpy old man that taught it. He's like, I worked in the construction industry my whole life. He was genuinely like 75 years old. Like, no exaggeration. Like, it was a genuine, like, old guy. And so when mine started shooting sparks, he was genuinely very angry. Because he was just a grumpy guy in general. Game designer's worst nightmare, real life stuff. Yep. Actual work. The nightmare of someone who works in the game industry. Actual work. Who could... Because, you know, all the greatest individuals in the game industry, all the real professionals, they don't actually do work. You ever heard of Activision Blizzard? They just day drink, you know. That's all you gotta do to get by in this industry. Still absurd, like, there was so much stuff in that whole, like, document and everything that came out about Activision Blizzard, right? But one of the things that really stuck with me was the fact that at the Blizzard offices, they literally just day drink. And, like, get wasted while on, like, work hours in their office or in their cubicles or whatever. Like, what? That is wild, right? Can't be me. I can't be the only one that, like, remembered that specifically really well. Because to me, it's just like, how are you going to get paid a full-time wage to just day drink? Do I need to get another one? I know where I could get another one, but it's pretty far away. Captain Typho is more powerful than Palpatine? Which one is Captain Typho? Aha! This guy!
The royal house of Naboo is safe under my watchful eyes. I do not.
Epsilon, how's it going? Welcome. Is this the last brick in the area? Oh, damn it. I'm not gonna make that. You have a nickname? Just... People just normally call me by my first name, Cole, but in high school, my nickname was Chol because, I mean, there's a whole funny story behind it, but that's where Chol comes from, if you've ever wondered. It's a high school nickname. That, I told the story of it to chat one day, and it has just stuck now in my chat, rather than just, like, old high school buddies. So, yeah. If you're looking for any nickname, it's Chol. Which is also where the Chloe meme comes from, because I had my name on Steam just set to Chol for a while. But every random in, like, any, like, you know, Apex or, like, Counter-Strike, whatever we might have been playing with friends, they would always call me Chloe, because they would read Chol as Chloe. Which is why you also see the occasional person in chat calling me Chloe. That's where that comes from as well. I only get called by my middle name? Damn. This man is doing the reverse, using his first name on the internet, his middle name in real life. I had a friend in high school who went by his middle name, actually. Like, exclusively went by his middle name. And people would always be, like, shocked to find out that his name, like, wasn't Jack. And it was his middle name. It was actually pretty funny. I mean, it took me, like, fucking 3 months to find out that that was not his actual... I only found out because the new... TT! Hold on, let me clear out these Tusken Raiders real quick, and then we can come back to that. Alright. Let's look at it, chat. Oh. Enough said. I'm assuming that this area is going to have a lot of that, like untextured, unmaterialed surfaces. Just because, I'm assuming that they're using separate pieces of geometry for the rocks rather than using like a geometry brush tool or anything. Just because the surfaces are weird like that, like some of them just don't have textures or materials, I would start off assuming that they were using like a geometry brush.
That's amazing.
Which is kind of weird to explain, but essentially like, actually I could probably explain it. So with a geometry brush, it would be like if you put this whole piece down as one rectangle, and then you split like a bunch of vertices and like dividing lines onto it, and then you like sculpted it using all of those corner pieces and those lines out of only one piece of geometry. But since they have so many like little spots in this area that are untextured and unmaterialed, it looks like these are all actually like their own pieces of geometry. Which not only is more expensive on like hardware during runtime, but it's also more time consuming to like put the level together that way. Even though it might sound really complicated the way I just explained it to use geometry brushes, it actually saves you a lot of time. It's a really, really nice thing to have. Get hired by TT since you keep finding these game-breaking things. Yes, these are absolutely breaking my immersion. These are taking me out of the experience, and I want my money back. TT, you should hire me. I will fix your game. Wow. Oh, damn, there's like a couple characters way out there that I do not. Also, how do I only have 69% in Junland Wastes? Have I just like missed everything? Or what? What's going on with that? Found any new glitches in the past 2 days? Not so much. Nothing that like comes to mind off the top of my head. Just like, you know, that soft crash that I had earlier was one, I guess. Just loading between areas. Nothing like over the top, like hilarious and goofy necessarily. But I'm sure that there have been small things. I just can't remember them right now. Like off the top of my head, I can't just like name bugs. But I've definitely found some, because this game is pretty buggy. It's not like insanely buggy, but you know, when you play this, it's normally like once an hour or so you'll find like some small bug that really doesn't matter that much, but like it's there. But it's kind of whatever. Considering how fast they churn these games out and like the scale of this game, it's pretty understandable to have the amount of bugs they do.
Good droids are hard to find these days. Literally. I can't find my assistant 8D8 anywhere.
Oh.
Perhaps he finally acted on all that talk about pursuing a better life. Droids are getting rather annoying.
Well, I know where he is.
I'll scrub that kind of thinking from 8D8's brain. But first, I'll need someone to
Oh, modded insurgency? Is that what you're talking about?
Of transport, so I would
oh yeah, mods. I thought it said mode. My bad.
In the desert somewhere. You'll recognize him from his, well, to put it bluntly, his terrifying face.
I've seen Insurgency's like Star Wars mod, and it did look really cool. Insurgency Sandstorm was an interesting game. I got talked into buying it while it was on sale by a friend. Bought it. I played with him for like an hour and a half or so. And then I was like, yeah, okay. And I refunded it. I really wasn't a fan. And I can't really say why. I just think, like, because we didn't play modded or anything, to be fair. But from what I did play with him, it kind of felt like its time to kill was way too fast for, like, the scale of the matches. And I get that that's, like, intentionally what they're going for, to have, like, these big, like, semi-realistic battles. But, like, it just didn't work for me that much on, like, an actual gameplay level, if that makes sense. We're at 562? What's happening is... Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. We're growing too fast. I can't keep up. Wait, what the f... Where are these taking me? Not to that objective marker? Bless you. I sneezed big. What the fuck? Why is there a marker here still? Made him sneeze? No, it just came on at like a really unfortunate time. Now my nose is itchy too. Oh, I might sneeze a second time. I won't let it happen. No! Bonk, bonk, bonk. I have so many memes out of your name. Have I talked about Coltrane? That was also something I was like genuinely called early on in high school. Cause my school had like a mentorship program that my parents were like, oh, yep, you're in it. Doesn't matter if you want to be in it or not. And it pairs like freshmen and sophomore students with like junior and senior students to like talk about just life stuff. It's not like full-on mentorship, but it's kind of like having someone who's been through high school more, kind of like helping you along with whatever, right? And it's actually really nice to have someone who's like a few years older, but not like way older to where there's like a full-on like noticeable difference in like culture, so to speak, I guess. Kind of help you out. Anyway, I actually enjoyed it, but my like senior mentor, my freshman year, was actually the older brother of this girl in my class who I had been speaking to. Not in that way, just like a girl that I knew but wasn't really like friends with. I just like, we were acquainted, like we knew each other, but we weren't exactly like friends. Anyway, but he called me Coltrane. And because he called me Coltrane, like every senior that knew who I was for my entire freshman year of high school, like all the upperclassmen called me Coltrane when they saw me like in the hallways and shit. They'd be like, Coltrane! Yeah. It's funny to look back at. When I was a freshman though, it annoyed the shit out of me. So I'd just be walking around trying to like meet new people and shit, and then some upperclassmen would just be like, Coltrane!
How odd. I haven't told anyone about my new independent business, yet the customers are already lining up. Regrettably, I'm not able to accommodate multiple
But yes, it was
clients.
because of Gears
The
of War,
conditions
before you
here are
asked.
lacking, but it's a small price to pay.
I've not played Squad yet.
to myself.
I'm interested in Squad for the same reason I was interested in Insurgency. I like Arma. Well, I don't like actively play it, but what the fuck? I'm not like an active Arma player, but I have played Arma. I have 1, 2, and 3. I've played like modded servers of Arma with friends and had a blast. Mostly Arma 3 because it's just the good one. But like Arma 2 DayZ, not the shitty like independent DayZ, but like the good one in Arma 2.
This is not within my means.
But yeah, I like Arma, so I'm kind of interested in checking out Squad.
I am C3.
You should play Squad with mods or else you'll have a boring time. Yeah, I feel like that's the same way Insurgency was, honestly. Cole is such a good character. is my fave. Such a good character in Gears. That one took me a second to piece together. Cole in Gears is a great character. I like him a lot.
What? How did you get in here? Well, you'll never take me alive.
I won't. Oh shit!
It appears your salvage droid won't be able to collect it from inside there.
Oh, okay. It was a commonly used term in World War I, but a no man's land is just an area between those. I thought that was gonna be something like more significant. Hello. I didn't expect that to just be talking about what no man's land is.
That did it. Droid stealing traitor received. Return to me and we'll discuss the matter of payment.
Ooh, payment?
My, you have been a busy boy, 8D8. This calls for a very severe punishment.
Hey, yo!
I'll need a while to think on this one. Though a little anticipation makes it all the sweeter, as any good droid knows.
This is a kid's game! This is a child's game! What are you talking about? That dude's kinky as shit. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm not down with that shit, man. Get me out. Hell no. What the fuck, Disney? What was that joke? What the fuck? No way. That's like when you watch like regular show after growing up. People who are like exactly my age know precisely what I mean when I say that. Like, you watch regular show as a kid and it's just like, oh, I like the funny raccoon. I like the funny blue bird. And then you grow up and you watch it and it's literally just like all jokes about like smoking weed and like fucking and just like being an average college student pretty much. Just like college dropout losers. I'm gonna need to rewatch that. Bro. I do not know Alexander Ruck. I can't. Good? What the fuck? The Gonk pause menu is so funny. Oh, okay. I was opening Google up. Because you bringing that up immediately after what we were just talking about, I was like, what the fuck do you mean good? Crisis averted. No, I don't really know many artists, honestly. Is interesting considering where I go to school, but I don't. But my school is very artsy, fartsy. It's one of the biggest art schools in the US. So I hear a lot about all the different kinds of arts, and then like none of it actually sticks in my head. A music artist, okay. Okay, so I just have to come back for that. You know what? How do I get Admiral Akbar? I was like, I'm gonna pick a character and just go try to get them. He is on Crate. I can get him. So let's go and work on getting Crate completed then. Where is my ship? What is Eurovision? This is the second time Eurovision has been brought up. What is Eurovision? Eurovision. Fuck. Words are hard to say. At least fuck is easy. I never struggle to say that word. Somehow, that one always comes out right. It's a yearly song contest between all the European countries. Oh, okay. So it's just like, is it like a game show or just like an award show? Like, do they all perform and then they pick? Or is it just like everyone just kind of goes for like an award, kind of like everyone's favorite award show, the Grammys. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Ah, look at the escape pod. This thing is awesome. I'm so glad that I picked this one out specifically. Okay, so it is like a game show kind of thing. It's like American Idol. Got it. Wait, it has guns on it? This thing just got so much better. These people are really talented? Oh, come on now. Am I supposed to say that Dennis? How's it going? Where's that character mission? There it is. Bounty hunter, eh?
Overfit, bounty hunter, jetpack mechanic.
I hear you're quite the expert in hunting creatures. Perhaps you could assist me in something, specifically in acquiring a large number of Minocs. The exact nature of this mission, I cannot divulge at this time.
No, it's because American Idol is like...
My professional rival needs knocking down.
From what I'm understanding about what you guys are saying,
That's everything, actually.
Eurovision is like established artists, or at least they have like a hit to their name.
Very good.
But American Idol is literally just like, if you want to go and try out for it, go and try out for it. Fuck it. Like, the point is to have it be like people who don't have a music career. You know what I mean? Okay. Is Dakar on this planet? Oh no, Dakar is a planet. Okay. A lot of the time it's unknown talents, like just random people, or like people who have like music. Because American Idol is literally like they could come through to Orlando and it would just be like, hey, like you'd see ads all over the place, like posters and shit being like, hey, come try out for American Idol. Like, that's what American Idol is like. It's literally just random people from like the general area that they try out in whatever given city or state at that time. Just like people who at least have like the start of their career going, rather than like literally just random ass people who live in the area. God damn it. Hyperdrive escape pod. The escape pod is awesome. That's my favorite ship I've gotten recently. Oh, do I have to actually like, yeah, I have to get the collection droid to do its thing. or something. What's happening to that one? Oh, it was just chilling on it. Okay, I thought there was like something stuck to it or something like that. There are even smaller ones in episode 8. Wait, that I can unlock in this game? When game but no Deadeye? Oh my god, dude. Red Dead Redemption 2 with the Deadeye, it's like, the game, it's so weird with Red Dead though. Because like the game is set up with Deadeye kind of being a crutch to the fact that you really can't take many bullets. So like encounters are balanced around you using Deadeye, which means that like for half of the times that you even get shot at in Red Dead 2, it's like it's designed around the idea that you are going to instantly pop Deadeye, so you kind of have to do it a lot of the time to get through those fights. Or you just have to sweat your ass off while aiming on a controller, which no one wants to do that, because aiming on a controller without like auto or free aim just normally isn't very fun. I have no idea, I just bought it? Okay. I hope that there's smaller escape pods. Deadeye the game. Yep. Yeah, no. That's the thing with Red Dead. That's generally why you'll see people who don't like Deadeye being in those games. Because it can kind of take the momentum out of a lot of fights. Like, and a lot of important moments in the game. I generally, like, even when I was playing the game, I tried intentionally to not use it unless I felt a little overwhelmed. Like, at least a bit overwhelmed by, like, the odds of the fight. So you even look at, like, how often I popped it, and I was holding back. Like, you'll see some people play Red Dead 2, and literally, as soon as they get shot at, they click the right stick to activate it. You know what I mean? No, I haven't actually done any capitals yet. I've just kind of been going around from planet to planet, like clearing out areas, just kind of chipping away at stuff. So I haven't like actually worked at any of the capital ships specifically yet. Captain Peavy. I do know that. About my immersion.
You've helped so
my
far.
immersion.
I need a scoundrel to smuggle the cargo for me. It appears you do not possess those skills.
Okay. This is honestly dumb, doing this shit, where like you need to be a bounty hunter, you need to be a scoundrel in the ship. Like, why do I have to switch my character in the ship?
Is this them? Oh, so slimy. Yes, this should be sufficiently gross. Now for the next stage of the plan. I'll need you to deliver these Minox to a specific first-order ship.
Would that be?
Sure
No, I genuinely didn't do that often. If you look back, I didn't do it that often. If there was like a group of 4 or something, I would.
But I should warn you that our patrol squads are trained to shoot first and ask questions later, so you best be prepared.
He's literally saying, yeah, you can deliver this, and you're even expected, but they're still gonna shoot at your ass. Like, what? Why? Oh, I don't want to go in and work on the game tonight. Maybe night schedules were a bad idea. Everyone this month, though, was like, yeah, I'll work at night. And I'm like, okay, that kind of works for me, because it makes it easier to do everything else I want to do throughout the day. But then it results in, like, what's happening right now, where I'm like, damn, in a couple hours I have to go work on the game, and I really don't want to. Because I feel like I'm at the end of my day. But, like, I have to go and work now. I've already been awake for, like, 10 hours at this point. But now, I have to go work in, like, 2. Ugh, night schedule for the month. They're armed too? This one is. I was surprised that it had a gun on it, honestly. But this one does, weirdly. This is the only escape pod I have. See 10 billion in 30 minutes. The stud comments are like dope. But now that I have maxed multipliers and like effectively infinite money at this point, I just don't feel the need to shoot them when I see them. It just kind of like depends on if I feel like it at the moment or not. This thing does have like ridiculously strong shields though, which is kind of weird.
Engaging target.
It does kind of look like a big old mini kit when I'm in the hyper jump, whatever the fuck you call it, hyperdrive. Slip space rupture. Slip space jump. Ooh, I went straight through the asteroid. Gotta be the Elon Musk of Star Wars? Okay, fair. God damn. These are the worst kind of side missions that just literally like pad out with so much random bullshit. Like, why after I go and get the things for him do I have to fight 3 waves of TIE fighters? With a loading screen in between every wave. Why? I saw a sub alert, but I didn't see who it was. I didn't have time to read it, but thank you. I'll see it in chat whenever the chat bot catches up. But I appreciate it. God damn it! Aiming with the left stick feels so wrong. Like, since it just, the cursor's in the, or the crosshair, not the cursor, is in the dead center of the screen, you just rotate the ship, you have to aim on the left stick. And it feels so wrong. Napoleon, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Shit. I went to roll my sleeve up and just flung my controller.
Bring it over.
Welcome back, Rambo. This thing is zoomy. Yeah, that's right. Shot your dumb ass.
I love deliveries. I bet no one sends Captain Peavy anything. That loser. Splendid. A job well done. Before you go, I recommend leaving your comms on for this part. Finally, back in my quarters.
Oh, they're gonna kill him.
Now let's see what this is.
Because he's a dick.
It's addressed from Mother. Huh? Oh, no. Mother, why?
Mother, why?
They're so slimy. There are so many. Sir, I heard a commotion. Ah, my face! Help me!
What the fuck?
Oh, gets me every time. Thank you for your assistance. But if I were you, I'd make myself scarce while they're busy dealing with that mess.
I don't have a life. No. YouTube chatter? Twitch chat? Nah. Where was I before this? Crate. I was at Crate. Ghost talking? What? It said there's another character in space. Oh, it's probably just this challenge. All these obscure characters. I feel like there are so many more characters in this game that I don't know than in like the complete saga. Which, granted, there were still a good amount of characters in that game that I had no clue who they were. Like I've said before, the complete saga is the only reason I know the names of some of the more obscure characters in Star Wars. But like, I feel like there's even more in this game now. The door behind me is just my closet, for the record. It doesn't go to an, well, it's a walk-in closet, to be fair. I was gonna say it doesn't go to another room, but it kind of technically does, I guess. But it's not like there's a whole room back there. That's just my closet. Oh no, I was just reading chat. Great outpost, here we come. Oh, my closet door opening on its own would freak the fuck out of me. Why is the closet moving? Bro, don't do this. The old one from when I was on Twitch was spiders, because when I first moved to Florida, well, actually, it wasn't even Florida. In my first apartment, I lived on the 3rd floor, and I was also right on the highway. So there wasn't, like, that many bugs, aside from, like, the complex had, like, an ant problem, which was gross, but, like, wasn't that bad. But the one when I first moved here to this apartment, my second place, was spiders, because here I live right next to some woods, so I get these fun little things from Florida, Central Florida, called huntsman spiders, and I get them a lot. If you don't know how big a huntsman spider is, you can look it up. If you have any sort of arachnophobia, I recommend you do not look up huntsman spiders, though. Spider on your shoulder. But they became a meme really fast because they scared the fuck out of me. And I like spiders, but they still freak me out when I see them and I'm not expecting it. Because you'll just, like, I'll walk into my kitchen and it's just like, oh, there's a fucking, like, 6-inch spider crawling across the floor.
I sense it.
Gotta kill that.
Force lingers here.
Can't let that thing live here. Hell no. Rock pet. Horsefly on your head. Dude, fuck horseflies. For real, though. I don't even have to move that.
This is mine.
Horseflies is such a pain in the ass. Oh, I thought my game crashed for a second. That was just a huge stutter. What is this gonna be? Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, okay. Ooh. Good, very good. Do I just hold it at the bottom like this? Oh yeah, there we go. What's a horsefly? Literally just a giant fly, but they bite you and they, like, well up. Like, horseflies are such a pain in the ass. They're just really, really big flies that fucking bite you for no reason. They have no reason to bite you. They just do because they're assholes.
I believe this is where I come in.
Imagine having big insects. Bro, I live in Florida. You have no idea. You actually have no idea. Hey. Fucking hate it so much. Florida insects are horrifying. It's just like, you know, we had some bugs in Minnesota, but like for half the year, they're all dead. Were you being sarcastic? Absolutely, yes. There's something above me. Oh, still the good. Oh, come on, come on. Christ above, Luke. Okay. Now we get a jetpack character, and we just. Oh, big brain.
Deserved bounty.
They aren't even bad. I'm just terrified of them, dude. Florida, unreal. Ugh. Florida bugs are the worst. Like, actually. Yeah, if you don't have arachnophobia, and you're curious, look up huntsman spider on Google right now. Because, oh my god. I normally have to kill, like, about one a week, I would say. Sometimes I'll get lucky and go for, a good amount of time without seeing one. It's maybe, like, once a week that one will just, like, crawl into my apartment and try to make a new home here. And I'm just like, well, you can't stay. Like, the little spiders are fine. There's literally a little spider, like a tiny one, just posted up on my wall right there as we speak. I'm fully aware that he's there. I don't give a shit. It's like if a fly comes in from, like, under my front door and is, like, annoying me because I have, like, a bottle of water here and he likes the water, that spider eventually is gonna kill the fly. So, like, I'm totally chill with normal spiders. I have no problem with them. Huntsman spiders cannot stay. A cellar spider? Cellar spider. In Europe, we get scared of tiny spiders? No, those are fine. Tiny spiders are fucking whatever. Cellar spider. Oh, a daddy long legs, pretty much. Yeah, it's just like a long-bodied, like skinny leg spider. It's not literally a daddy long legs, but like it looks pretty much the same. How big are these ones? Oh wait, they are a daddy long legs. Cellar spiders, aka daddy long legs. Yeah, no, they are the exact same thing. Those are bad. When I was a kid, I was scared of them because we have those in Minnesota. Daddy long legs are in Minnesota. Like those are pretty much everywhere, I feel like. Honestly. The Fark bits. That can't be real. Whatever you just said cannot be a real thing. Same name for Goofy, the Disney character? What the fuck? Oh, OBS is deciding to shit itself, eh? Like, really bad, actually. What's up with that? Ah, dark bits. That should be better. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it when I'm actually like playing. It's encoding more video. That should fix it. We found one, chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. How embarrassing. I was trying to mimic the call of the Volptex. They're those creatures with the shiny coats who led us through the caves.
Maybe she's not furry.
Beautiful animals. I haven't seen a single Volptex.
Boba Fett was about to bring in a bounty, bro.
My attempts to coax them out haven't worked.
The stream turned into insect talk. No, it's just because I don't even know how we got here, actually. Nvidia heart.
Thank you.
We do love Nvidia, actually.
There must be some clues as to where the Volptexes went that I'm just not seeing.
For real.
See what you can find. I'll stay here and work on my Volptex call.
Why would you continue to work on that? Don't give me a reason to bring you in, okay? You gotta chill. What's wrong with this one? What is... God damn. Oh, that's right. It's gonna tell me exactly where to go. Renaming our favorite insects. Can I get some love for wood lice? Lice?
If you're looking for Volpteces, maybe keep your eyes on the ground. Those dainty little tootsies of theirs aren't too dainty to leave a trail.
Say it like that.
Volpteces? Haven't seen any.
Why do they all pronounce it differently?
I heard a whimper or something over that way before. Kind of hard to be sure with that awful howling Daisy keeps doing, though.
We're covered in what? Wood lice? Are they? I thought it was just lice. Are they not? Oh. We don't have these. Wood louse? Yeah, we don't got these. They're an isopod. Like they're literally... There's so many different names for them. They're called woodlouse. They're called Slater, Chucky Pigs. That's how you know they're from Britain, when they start calling them, "Oi, you see that Chucky Pig?" Interesting. It's actually really easy to do that, to like fall behind on a YouTube stream and not actually be live and not have a clue.
I've got no idea. They'd make a great mascot for the base, though. I should make a big Volptex suit and dance in mission briefings to keep morale up. No, Gregory. The general said no more costumes.
Is he a furry too? He got in trouble for wearing his fursuit to work. Oh. Found one. Doggo.
Oh.
Chuck it bag.
You found a Vaultex. It must be trapped in
Oh,
there.
my cursor's on the screen.
There could
My
be
bad.
more inside. Is there anything we can do to get it out? If only we could see from the other side. In the meantime, I'll attempt to draw them out with my howling.
Oh god. This woman is unbearable. I can mind trick it? I thought I was gonna have to like force the door open, not mind trick it. She's gonna think that the call worked too. That's gonna be the worst part. Oh hell yeah. There's another one. Can you shut up? I get in there. For the record, I don't give a shit about being a furry.
How did that thing find its way there? I presume you're here to remove it. Such
Oh,
sparkliness
brick.
is distracting the squad from their training.
Said furry rights. I have met a couple of furries and they've been pretty chill. Although one of them, okay, I've met a furry that was chill. One of them was kind of a bitch, turns out. But I have met a furry who I have not had a problem with.
This is property of the final order.
I honestly don't care. As long as I don't have to see the weird shit, I do not care. Just do not cross the line. Like that one guy that I snapped. It's kind of wacky with it. I'm a furry and I'm chill. See? Chill ass furry.
Negative. Cannot assist.
How the fuck am I supposed to get them out of there? Like how am I supposed to get that box out of the way? I can see that I'm supposed to get in there somehow. To like move the boxes out of the way and shit. But like, I'm just kind of confused. Why are you back at the door? I got you all the way up there. There's a ship in there too. Cringe is dead, it's 2022. Honestly, I feel like using the word cringe at this point is kind of like weird in a way. I feel like it's such an overdone word. Oh wait, they can move these things? Only I had known. Dab. I love the elbow cough emote. The dab emote on YouTube. It's like one of the few actual emotes that YouTube Live has. And it's literally just this little dude dabbing. And it's just like, huh?
Well, that worked out better.
Why
than
is that one of the
hoped.
only emotes we
I
have?
wonder what kept them going back there. Was it your strange, calming presence? Or my expert howling?
It was
I
the
guess
howling.
You'll never know. At any rate, the Vultuses are free, so all's well that ends well. Now, I'm going to find a warm drink. All that howling's left me rather hoarse.
Yeah, the elbow cough, I actually like. It's genuinely funny. Like, out of all the emotes we could have. Also, you see that shit? Luke was going ham for a second there. So, like, how the fuck do I get in there? There's clearly things in there.
Hello, I am C-3PO. How may I be of assistance? That was very unpleasant.
There's a door right here. Oh, this is all the civilian gonk shit, isn't it? That's why there's so many gonks around. I was like, why do they have so many down here? I forgot that I literally bought a cheat that turns most, like, non-mission specific NPCs into gonks. It's one of these. Same way as the dog? Oh, up top! Yeah, okay. Now I feel stupid for asking. Yeah, that would make sense. Ding. Oh, wait. More! My god, there's still more? They really said, do the same thing 5 times. Oh my god, like actually. How many wires is that actually? Was that 4 or 5? I thought I was exaggerating. No, that's 4, okay.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, they are foxes, definitely. But they're kind of in like a weird in-between. Where like they look a little too big to be a fox, but like they would be a pretty small like dog or wolf if that was what they were supposed to be. Hello, Florian, how's it going? Like they're a little too bulky in the movie at least to be like immediately recognized as a fox. And they're not quite big or bulky enough to be like a wolf. So it's kind of like, they're dog.
Just like old Ben used to.
We can all agree, dog. Definitely, absolutely 100% dog. Damn it. Why is Crate so confusing? Why did no one warn me that this planet sucks to do? Oh wait, where are you going? Gonna show me the way. What the fuck? The way that my camera is like pulling towards it. Welcome back, Boda. How's it going? Going. Exactly where I just was? Am I just supposed to catch it? Where are we going? Anything on 4 legs is a dog. True. Quadruped, dog. Okay. Don't mind me, I just gotta... Quickly... There we go. Dog. Shit! Why? Why? Why are games so hard for me? Why am I like this?
I can do this now.
Wow. I'm also not the biggest fan of Luke's voice actor in this game. Sometimes he just talks, and I'm like, can you please not?
Sorry, I... Out of here.
Did he jump down? Okay, he didn't. I got back in time. I think that next crystal is further up, actually.
Boba Fett, bounty hunter, jetpack mechanic, delivery man.
Yeah. Oh god, what's happening in Discord? Cat dog. Oh my god, cat dog. Did I ever talk about on VR chat? This was a long time ago. Me and my friends haven't like actively gotten on VR chat in a long time. Like since like December, November-ish. It was probably the last time that we were like somewhat consistently getting on it just to fuck around, but when we did consistently like get on VR chat just to like fuck around and like, you know, just like meet random people and joke around, whatever. Because that game is really fun just for that whole like, you just meet random people, you have a good time, you just talk for a bit, and then you just move on like nothing happened.
This is sufficient payment.
But what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, cat dog. One of my friends found this model from like some random guy in a world, where it was supposed to be cat dog, but it was like a couple of VTubers. One was supposed to be a cat, one was supposed to be a dog. And they were like joined at the hip like cat dog, and it crawled around like a fucking spider, dude. The thing was horrific. His cat dog model was the thing of nightmares, dude. How the fuck do I use my jetpack to get over there? Tomorrow is Boda Day. No, I was too low. Long-snouted dog. I'm horrified to look at this photo. I'm gonna like go and sit down on my laptop next to one of the guys tonight, and I'm gonna open up my computer, and Discord's gonna like auto open, and then it's just gonna be fucking like scuffed ass dog pictures. I never understood VTubers. I never personally got into it, but like, I mean, there's like two kinds of VTubers, right? There's like the one that kind of like skyrocketed them into like weeb stardom, where it's just like full on like woo shit, right? And then there's VTubers that literally just like are pretty much a normal streamer that just happen to use like a model. And I've never really gotten like too into either side of it. There's one VTuber that I follow on Twitch that it's they use like a speech to text to speech, where like they talk into a microphone, and then they have an application that like turns what they said into into text in the program. Is there not glass blocking it? No, I think I can get through that. Oh wait, there's a ladder in the bottom. Do I just like what, shoot the ladder out maybe? Wait, no, I get it. I get it. God damn it, C3PO. Give me another grapple character. Use a rig instead? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of it that's not even like that full-on uwu shit, but it's just like a normal streamer who would just rather not like actually use their face, which is understandable, because the energy, I streamed without a cam for a long time, and it's very different streaming with a camera showing your face the entire time and not. Like, and in a lot of ways, streaming with a camera on you all the time is kind of uncomfortable. I've gotten used to it over time, but I used to be very uncomfortable at first. Because, like, it's kind of weird to, like, be sitting there and just kind of trying to chill and play a game, but then, like, kind of having it in the back of your head, like, everyone is just staring at my face right now. Like, this entire time, everyone is just staring at my fucking face. It's a very weird thing to have in, like, the back of your head. And I don't really know if there's a better way to put it than that. It really is just, like, that kind of thought in the back of your head that's like, everyone is staring at my face.
I can't believe
and it's a feeling that's hard to shake at first. It took me like a year to get fully adjusted to it, of like just consistently like being uncomfortable with it, but still just being like, fuck it, leave it on. Eventually you'll get used to it, right? What the fuck happened to my camera there? What is happening to the camera? There we go. You gotta look presentable every day. That too. Like, I literally have to do my hair to stream. You guys think I'm sitting in my apartment all morning with my hair done? Hell no. I'm not putting anything in my hair until I actually, like, 10 minutes before stream, I go and put stuff in my hair. Just so it's not in my fucking forehead the whole time. One of the VODs has 1.1k and we have 565. God damn it. Why are you people here? What's wrong with you? Do you not realize that your actions have consequences? That you make it viable for people like me to just sit here and play Lego Star Wars for 3 hours a day every day? Do you not realize what you do to me? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Luke stands on the thing and Boba shoots everything that opens up. Got it.
This is easy.
Wait, that one didn't open. You don't care? Oh, but what I was gonna say was that, one of the VODs, like one of the very recent ones, has like 1.1K, and that is true. That is fact. But did you also know that one of them has like 2.5K or whatever the fuck? I don't know the exact number of the other one.
Something's telling
But
me I can do this.
something like that. How am I a degenerate? Come on now.
That's amazing.
All of you here willingly saw in your feed that I am live completing 100% in LEGO Star Wars and clicked on it. That might not be like full-on degenerate shit, but can we acknowledge that there are tiers? OBS is shitting itself again. There are like tiers of degeneracy, and we're all somewhere on that spectrum. We're all somewhere on it. I stream this, and you all clicked on it. So we're all somewhere on the degenerate spectrum. I also can't speak. Fuck's sake. We put Chol through hell. Don't know how hard it is to just play Lego for 3 hours a day every day. You don't understand what you do mentally. It's so hard. It's so hard. My life is so difficult. But alright, Scout Guard, we'll see you around sometime, hopefully. Okay, so earlier when I was saying how do I get into that room with the dogs, and I actually had no clue, and then it was like, oh, just go through the hole the dog came out of. It's like, oh yeah. Where the fuck did the dog come out of? Where did it come out of? That has been the hard part. Only 3? That's all I play. I don't play off cam at all. For like any of the games that I'm playing through on stream, I don't play offline for multiple reasons. A, I don't want like, I want all of it to be like archived, so to speak, right? So that's like the main reason. But also, like back when I was doing COD Zombies is my main thing. The reason I didn't play zombies ever off stream, I think I talked about this back then. It was, I didn't play it off stream so that I wouldn't like burn out and not want to play it while I was live, right? Because like if I play a lot off stream, then I run the risk of like stream time coming around the next day and I just don't want to play. Granted, that's always a risk, but I reduce the risk if I don't allow myself to play off stream, right? Like back when I was doing Red Dead 2 100%, there were so many times that I wanted to play off stream. Like actually so many times. But I had to like hold off on it. And then it had the added benefit of like me being excited to stream, literally just so that I could play the game, if nothing else. Like even if the stream didn't go well, like numbers wise or whatever, I would still just be able to have fun playing the game. Okay, so hold on. Let me try to find where the dog comes out of. Because it looks like on the map, there's a spot like right around here where there should be a hole in the wall that the dogs got out through, right? But like,
I can do this now.
playing as I want. Make me laugh, I got nothing. Why you guys gotta be like, what? You can't just, like, earlier, I can't remember who said it, but earlier when someone was like, hit me with a joke, and I was just like, shit. Can't say hit me with a joke. Did I just find? Is this where the dogs came out of? Oh. Okay, we found it. We found the way in. Whoa. We're in. Entertain us, streamer man. Why do I have to be the funny man? I'm not funny. You're supposed to be the funny man. Don't you know how live streams work? Streamers are streamers because they're not funny enough to be like proper YouTubers where we make like comedy type videos, you know? So instead, we have the live chat and we feed off of anyone in chat at any given time saying something funny to make the content for us while we sit here and reap the benefits from you being funny. That's how this is supposed to work. Don't you know that? Haven't you learned by now that this is how this works? You are the funny one, and I monetarily benefit. That is how this works. Okay? Can you imagine coming into this without the context? So you're stealing? No. Did you ever say that I couldn't have your content? I'm not stealing. You're offering this to me. Are Scandinavians culturally appropriating the Nordic cultures? What makes you think I have any context to what's going on culturally in that part of the world? I'm memeing a bit, obviously. But genuinely, I don't know. I don't live anywhere close to there, so I don't, like, get any sort of news from that part of the world or anything. Speaking. Funny little dog. Show me where the bricks are. It's the same thing? What, Scandinavia and Nordic culture? I mean, that seems right. But at the same time, it almost doesn't when you say it like that. Now since you tried to debate me, now I feel like even the truth is not the truth. And I'm questioning everything now. It says that there's a collectible right here, but there's not, so there's got to be something to that specifically. Where's the character mission for Admiral Akbar? That's why I was here to begin with. And I got sidetracked into brick hunting somehow. The truth is not the truth? Apparently not. I've been pulled into a conspiracy rap. Oh, that's the guy. There's Americans saying Scandinavians are being racist towards Nordics on TikTok. Okay. Here's the thing with, like, current... I don't even want to say current, because, like, my age group was the same way. He's not joking. Well, I don't know if that is a fact, but it sounds absolutely true. Here's the thing with how Americans view racism nowadays. Because we bear the burden of everything that happened in this country in the modern day, we almost feel pressured by not only other cultures, but by specific individuals within American culture to constantly be preventing racism in any way, shape, or form that we can, and actively be denouncing it every single day. And so what happens is when you're like 14, 15-ish, you start getting exposed to, like, grander culture because you get, like, full internet access by that point. Not saying it always happens at that age, but generally at that age is when you really start to, like, use the internet super actively on your own. You get to be exposed to it for the first time fully on your own, right? So you get kids who are, like, being exposed to that sort of, like, thing on the internet where it's like, you're supposed to be making up for racism in every way that you can every single day. And people, like, overreact to everything. People feel like they need to be way more involved in other cultures' problems or anything that might happen in the world, way more than we should. And it almost leads to us, like, just coming off as, I don't know what the word would be, but, like, to me it feels out of place, I guess is the best word. Like, people will try too hard to get involved in things that we have no reason to be involved in. Like, even if Scandinavia was, like, culturally appropriating, it's like, why do we have any say in that? Why do we have anything to do with that? Like, sure, we could be like, that is bad if that were happening, but, like, I don't know why people have to be so active in social media stuff like that and, like, try to start something with it because the Americans stated it. You mean started it? You want to get into the American started racism? Even if you want to get into American started slavery. Even if you want to go with that, you're still horribly wrong. The slave trade came over to America from Europe because Americans at that time were Europeans. The slave trade came over to America with the people that came over. Oh, they stated it. Sorry, I thought you meant they started racism and like slavery and shit. I'm like, people think that. People genuinely think that.
How many times
which is why I
did
try
Admiral
to
Akbar have to warn those rookies about
talk
traps?
around it because
That they
like
get themselves
that's
caught
not the
so
case.
easily is an affront to his memory.
I've genuinely heard so many people be like, well, Americans have to fix
really
like any
admired
sort of
the Admiral,
racism
you know?
because they were the ones
And
that
I
made it
feel
such
like
a
he's
problem.
not going to be able to rest easy if we don't get those rookies out
America
of those
didn't even
traps.
exist until halfway through the 1700s, my guy.
You'll arrest
Racism
them.
and slavery
Akbar will be
are
most proud.
very old.
I've sent
way,
you the
way
distress
older than
beacons from the
America.
rookies. Looks like they've got themselves trapped all over. Sorry to send you around the houses on this.
Like, even at this point, you know, slavery hasn't existed in America for almost 200 years. And unfortunately, as much as it sucks to say, there are nations and cultures out there where slavery is still a thing and still perfectly acceptable. It's wild to me that people think America invented these things. It is. It's crazy. It's just because, like, because of, like, how much of a hot topic it's been in America, like slavery and all that, and like racial tensions and all that, it gets really, really played up in American culture, like far beyond what it is. Because everyone is so, like, hyper aware and so afraid of ever even, like, mentioning it or going anywhere near sounding like it might be okay in the slightest. Like, every time I talk about this too, just how careful I feel like I need to be with my wording. It's just part of that, like, it's the way that Americans are with this. Like, we feel so nervous about talking about anything racially related in any way at this point. Because we are like, you know, and holy frame rate, sorry.
I sense it.
We're kind of like the target in a way at this point. And it's not like we didn't do anything wrong, because holy shit we did. Holy shit we did things wrong. But like, so did nearly every other part of the world.
Wow, thanks.
And it's not even like we were the last ones to abolish it. We weren't even close.
People anyway. Oh, so that's a trap.
Like I said, there are still nations where it's a thing to this day, like perfectly acceptable.
Wait until I tell the others.
All part of the fear of censorship? I mean, yeah. It's because people are so quick to, like, completely shut things down now. It's rough. In general, like, being in the public eye in any way, shape, or form, right? Like, fuck, I play Lego Star Wars and have, like, 10 people chilling out here. And I feel like if I say something wrong, like, my whole life in every sense of the word is, like, over. You know what I mean? Like, it's so quick for things like that to happen, no matter how small of, like, a public presence you have nowadays. It's kind of scary. Even if you don't really have a public presence, like, local cancelization is still a thing. It's crazy. And I'm not, like, one of those people who's, like, completely against cancel culture, because some people deserve it. And, like, it doesn't have to be extremes of, like, canceling is good or canceling is awful. Like, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Some people genuinely deserve to lose careers over things that they've done. Others who do sometimes don't fully deserve it. Like, there's a middle ground between the two. But generally, it goes too far a lot of the time. I just feel like a lot of online culture is America-centric. It is. I think it's just because, God damn, OBS. Why today? Why are you like this today? Let's try to fix it again. Teacher of mine said the Danish version of guys and instantly apologized for it and found a better term. I mean, I've seen that a lot now. That people are like, using guys as a general term when talking to a group of people is... I wouldn't say it's now a bad thing. I feel like that would be jumping the gun. But it's starting to come into the conversation as potentially being a bad thing. Are we allowed to get political? I mean, no. But then again, some people would think that what I'm saying is political. I don't think what I'm talking about right now is political, though. I think more, I'm speaking more about like general public and just human nature in a way. Not speaking about like specific politics.
Me I can do this.
Like I'm not talking about specific people or specific like country policy or anything like that, right? I'm just speaking very generally.
While it's great that you can come and go as you please, that really doesn't do me much good now, does it? Find something to get me out of here.
I don't like M&Ms with peanuts in them. I love M&Ms with peanuts in them. What do you mean? This is glowy. The fuck? Oh my god, I'm stuck! Luke is stuck. Like full stuck. I can't jump out of that. Because he's technically not on the ground. Oh, this is huge. This is huge. Sort of agree with what? Sorry for getting political. Maybe I'm wrong, and I feel like you could shed a lot more light on it than I would. But I feel like, in a way, bringing specific attention to things like that is almost the complete counter of what's healthy or what we should be doing. Like with what you're saying, like saying ladies and gentlemen and like everyone else. Like, is bringing specific attention to that in a way like not the good thing to do? Okay, yeah, that's exactly what you were building towards, got it. Because I generally feel like that. When people, like, specifically mention it in a different context, I'm like, isn't that kind of counter to the point? It's like when Twitch did their thing somewhat recently with, like, the National Women's Month, where they did, like, the women with an X in it to, like, include, like, trans women and all that. And then, like, all the trans women in the Twitch community were like, this is the complete opposite of what you should be doing. We shouldn't need an entire extra term to describe us. We should just fit in to women. Right? Like, I feel like it's that sort of thing where bringing specific light to it is almost not the right thing to do. Like, in some cases, almost just acting like they're as normal as everyone else and just kind of fit in with everyone else is exactly what we should do. Am I wrong? It's so much more tiring to ignore it. So it seems like you're saying essentially what I'm saying. I might not be wording it well, but it seems like we're coming from the same place. I can do this now. Damn it. Then spends 2 minutes apologizing and makes it uncomfortable. Yeah. Well, the overcorrecting thing comes from, like, when it first, like, when the trans, I feel like the way that I'm wording it is so poor, but generally I speak in a poor way, so hopefully it's understandable, because I struggle with words and phrasing. When the whole, like, trans thing started, like, when that became acceptable and recognized a lot more, misgendering early on was, like, a really, like, it was one of those things that that some people made a very, very big deal out of and kind of blew out of proportion. So now there's just like an innate fear of misgendering in any way, shape, or form because you feel like your world is going to come apart if you misgender someone and they decide to make a big deal about it, you know? Folks is gender neutral, true. I've been kind of lost where they just come up with shit. I mean, it doesn't even really bother me at this point. Like at first I was like, I was like the full boomer take where I'm like, you can't just make things up. Wait a minute. But now I'm just like, why do I even care? Like, how does it affect me in the slightest? Like, I have no reason to care, genuinely. What am I supposed to do to get her out? Like, I built something that I can jump up, but I don't think she can jump up. Am I supposed to use these? Because I can lift these. Yeah.
While it's great that you can...
She still can't. Wait, why is this back up here? You are supposed to go down in the pit. And it's not there. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Oh god. I have no clue how to do this puzzle. This is weird. I have no idea what the fuck to do. The difference between being a boy and being part of the boys. There is a difference between those two things. There's a very big difference. I've had many female friends who are part of the boys. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't understand this puzzle in the slightest. Like, hold on.
I sense it. The force lingers here.
It's gotta be something to do with these.
While it's great...
Tell me you can't climb this! Isn't there one with a ladder? Is there one with a fucking ladder? I swear to God. This one has no ladder. Have a ladder? Can't really see the outside of it. Try to catch an edge on this, maybe. I don't think I'll be able to catch an edge on. Go. One thing that was frustrating, are you using the right character for this job? I mean, I'm supposed to like get her a way out of here, and there's just these blocks that you're supposed to use the force with. I mean, I'm not in a mission. I am just, like, in free play. There's the one with the grapple on it, but I can't move it with the force. God damn it. Now look. One thing that did bug me that I saw on, like, Twitter a while ago was, there were, like, a bunch of people saying that, like... I'm trying to be careful with how I phrase it again, but essentially they were saying if you're a straight man who wouldn't date and or like have sex with a trans woman, then you're transphobic. And that bugged me because personally, I can tell you as a straight man, I don't give a shit if people are trans, because at the end of the day, it's like, it's not my business. If that's what makes them comfortable and makes them feel more like themselves, then like whatever. But saying that, like, I'm morally in the wrong for not wanting to have sex with them, it's like, I'm sorry. But as a straight man, I don't like penis. I hate to break it to you, but that's not a thing I like. Granted, some straight men do like phallic objects, to be fair, but I don't. So for me, that was like an infuriating take, because I'm like, oh my. I'm like, I have no problem with you being trans. I just don't like dick. As much as it sounds like I'm memeing it, it's like genuinely that's the take at the end of the day, man. It's like, I have no problem with it. I just don't want to get digged down. Or, you know, yeah, you know what I mean. I got Luke stuck again, somehow. I keep getting this man stuck in the pit. I have no idea how to do this. I might have to look this up, man. I'm so lost on this. Saying someone is racist because they aren't physically attracted to one race is dog shit. I mean, that's like the same thing. Because, I mean, I'm personally not someone who, like, with a specific race, I'm like, oh, you know, I could never date or marry or anything like that specific race. But it is, like, there are some things that people find more or less attractive, like sexual preference. It's like, I wouldn't think it's completely racist. It's like, you find a person attractive or you don't. And some races just have, like, consistent traits. Your birthday is the 30th? My birthday was Friday. Mine is April 29th. What was I looking up? What was this mission called? It's like multiple traps or something. I'll just look that up. Skywalker Saga. God damn it. What was this called? Several traps. It was several traps.
Hi there, Really Spy here, so I'm going
I can't turn it off. There we go. I wanted to turn off the fucking audio. Because I always do. I hate, like, playing the audio from one of these videos on stream. I'm just watching him do the one that I'm doing right now. To see what he does. What a fucking stupid puzzle. What an actual stupid... Sorry, I just saw the picture in general chat that you guys were talking about earlier. What a fucking stupid puzzle. You guys aren't gonna believe this. You allow fan art? I have no problem with it. You're supposed to mind trick her out. You're supposed to build a way to jump up and then mind trick her out.
You really did me a solid there. Can you believe it? Someone pretended to be in trouble just to lure me into that trap. Oh yeah, I just got it. It was a trap. Classic. I best head back to base.
I just choked when I was trying not to laugh at that. Oh my god. I choked from actually trying not to laugh at her saying it was a trap. It's a trap! Fuck's sake. It's so much funnier because this is the mission to unlock Admiral Akbar. That's what makes that so funny to me. Having her literally say it was a trap. No, that's one of those things where, like, I don't feel bad about looking it up at all because I would never have figured it out. Wouldn't mind if she stepped on me. Bro, it's a Lego character. Fuck. Oh, I thought I could get him with that. Oh, I have to fucking kill it? I hate spamming it like that because if you tap right trigger again, it pulls the lightsaber back in for those who haven't actually personally played the game. Like you see there at the bottom, RT to return lightsaber. So when I start spam throwing just to try to hit it, it fucking like instantly pulls it back in. Give me the brick! I need a gun.
Boba Fett, bounty hunter, jetpack mechanic, delivery.
Fuck this bird.
Our deserved bounty.
If brunette senpai must, we have discussed this. Yes, we have. I forgot. Bad. So many bricks. And we're only like we're not even halfway through the total bricks in this game. I just realized that like 583 is the halfway point. I still don't even have half the bricks in this game. Okay.
Hey, you there! Want to get someplace else on the planet?
Okay. How did we get to step on me territory? How did we get here? How did this happen? Oh. I'm sorry if you can hear my fingers. I hope my noise gate doesn't let you hear them. But that was, oh. Oh. Those one-handed finger cracks feel great.
Mayday! They got me surrounded!
Okay. You late for what?
Boy, am I glad to see you! These guys fight dirty!
That was barely questionable, okay? It's not bad. $5 p.m. time to end stream, but it's a trap. Several traps, actually. Now I do have to end soon because I have to go in and work on the game tonight. We're back to like me actually having a hard cutoff on stream because I need to go and work again. Well, before it was because I had class at night, but now I just have to go and work. OnlyFans at 1K. Here's the one thing I said at 1K recently. If you didn't hear me say this, here's the only thing. No OnlyFans. But what I did say yesterday, I think this was, someone asked, how many subs for you to do Leia in Jabba's palace? Instantly just like, well, I forgot the login. Like the next day. He was like, it logged out and I can't log in because I don't know it. So that was like 2 years ago. Because that was like that was when Warzone had just come out. That was like early COVID pandemic when that happened. Because the joke was that he was going to maybe torpedo kill? Possibly? I don't know what's going on here. I'll try the torpedo. Fuck. God damn it. He's too close. Alright. Thank God I've already got this video up.
Final one, you've got to go to create space, which will then see you following this prompt on the screen. You can see again, I'm aiming for the exclamation mark. And when you get there, you've got to save somebody from an ambush or a trap, obviously, and then as soon as you shoot down everybody that's attacking the ship, You can then talk to the person and then return to the...
I might have to leave and come back. In his video, he's not like in a red bubble like this, like one of the generated like space battles. He's just in space. So I think maybe the space battle's like overlapping with it and fucking with it. Where's Owen? Owen right now would be working. Owen is working 10-hour shifts now, which is pain because I don't get to talk to him as much. My poor Canadian boy working 10-hour shifts, getting paid nothing because he lives in a communist nation. Fucking commies. Let's try it this time. Yeah, see, there's no like space battle on top of it this time. I think that was just like a weird coincidence where it fucked up. Stopped after a week or two? Why did you start? Okay, well now it started a fight, so we'll see what happens. Is mine just like super fucking bugged or like what? I don't understand. But like the TIE fighters don't mark his enemies, but he does. I have no idea. It's a 10-hour shift. Yeah, he works in physical labor too. So, yeah. My friends are so good if you want to battle addiction.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
So you started smoking. Let me just repeat it back to you. You started smoking because your friends are so good if you want to battle addiction. Makes sense. Absolute perfect sense. Anyway, after flaming Tony for questionable life choices, I gotta go because I gotta go work soon. And I gotta make dinner and stuff before that. God damn it, I can't close the lid on my cup. There we go. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you're new around here, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time and hang out. We'd love to have you back. Whether that's chatting